Hello, and welcome to Kolak, America's heart. Life is generally easy in Kolak. The spirit of our small town is built around enjoying life, despite our technological empire. Kolak is like Paris. Art, music, and treasures of life are not just incidental. They are central to the spirit of our little town. This is a special gift for visitors and those who live in our vast green valley. Kolak's natural beauty can be thanked to the peaks that tower over us in our four corners, shielding us from the elements. Spend the day at Crater Lake, fed by the ever-flowing Riley River, America's heart. Enjoy our historic Main Street, or take a tour of our world-famous Shepherd's Winery, my favorite. Kolak prides itself in being a world leader in renewable energy and advanced medicine, all thanks to our most famous attraction, Synchroneity Tech. Many new families find their home in Kolak. Brought in to fill one of the country's most exciting genetic research facilities, many open roles. Science is at the very soul of Kolak, unlike anywhere else in the world. Gated by nature itself. You found yourself back at the start.
I believe it may help you. Or at least the intention was there. To be a guide into the mindset of our passengers. To know what they feel, but could not share. To have insight into their recollection of last week's activities. Now, I fear, as most things do over time, they abstract. They change. Their words may not be as clear or as helpful as they once were, but I find it's not the words that are important. It's the feeling. This is your chance to know. How do you feel, Laura?
For the first time in 8 years, I have a team now. Saving Mickey and almost dying for it. I feel like I should be more scared for myself or worried that I'm throwing my life away, but it's not the case. And anyway, Embeth saved me too. And I finally have someone's back, and someone has my back. And I didn't realize how much I needed that or missed that. And I know we are in the weirdest place that must have ever existed. And I'm exhausted and confused. But I feel better than I've felt in a really long time.
Thank you, Laura Bennett. Mallory Jenkins, how do you feel?
Hey, Em. I'm assuming you're reading this anyway. First of all, it's definitely not chill that you've been reading my journal. There's some stuff in here that... Look, can you just not tell anyone about it? You're not supposed to know this shit anyway, so maybe just forget or pretend you don't know or something? Alright, cool. Now that that's out of the way, onto the elephant in the room. I'm sorry my mom tried to kill us. Moms, right? They can be so overprotective sometimes. Like, they never want you to leave the nest and be your own person. And how about that mom guilt? No one will ever love you like I do? Ugh, typical mom stuff. You think she's mad at me? She'd understand, right? I mean, I guess Tibby kind of crushed her face in, but she did send a clone army after us. I just don't see how I could have stayed there with her. Moms, you know? I hope she's alright. You know, like, emotionally. Pretty sure physically her face is pretty fucked up. Moms.
You say all that as if you've never had one. Thank you for sharing. Mickey Jones, how are you feeling?
Keep your eyes open. Don't lose focus. Stay with Tibby. Keep your eyes open. Don't lose focus. Stay with Tibby. Keep your eyes open. Don't lose focus. Stay with Tibby. Keep your eyes open. Don't lose focus. Stay with Tibby. This goes on for about 7 pages. And that is it.
Continue.
Okay. Keep your eyes open. Don't lose focus. Stay with Tibby. Keep your eyes open. Don't lose focus. Stay with Tibby. Keep your eyes open. Don't lose focus. Stay with Tibby. Keep your eyes open. Don't lose focus. Stay with Tibby. 7 pages.
I didn't want to interrupt.
Oh, should I keep going?
It's your journal. How do you feel?
Keep your eyes open. Don't lose focus. Stay with Tibby.
Okay, then. Billy Baker. No one cares. Mbeth Peg, how do you feel?
Something has changed within me. Seeing Sheriff Bull in my living room, threatening my father and my mother, has absolutely changed everything. This is no longer about the town or the council. No. Now it's fucking personal. If this half-rate, small-dicked, sorry excuse of a man sheriff wants to play this game, then yeah, let's fucking play it. I've got all the time in the world, Sheriff bullshit, and I'm not afraid to use it.
I just now decided what happened with off-screen.
Fuck.
I want to write down so I don't forget if we ever get to that moment in the story. Billy Baker, how do you feel?
I gotta find my page. Dear Diary, if you're reading this, if you've been reading this, you know what comes next. Wish me luck.
That's it.
Uh-huh.
Very well then. Thank you for sharing. Prologue. The machine spins. It grinds on. And he sits alone in self-imprisonment, wondering, without him, would it continue? Is he in any way relevant to this process? He would like to believe that he is. He would like to believe that his mind is of use, his mind. Not the stolen remnants that ensure his safety through all of this. As he pulls the lever under his right arm, his chair reclines back. His skull falls to relax on the cloth headrest. His eyes gaze up at the white mess of wires that he fastened to the ceiling. The machine spins. Ever louder on the outside, the hum of industry, of progress. So he spins too, kicking against the corner of his desk, propelling him into a quickly slowing spiral. He kicks again as it comes around for the 4th time. And so on. Like the machine, he grinds on. He wonders, is it even his mind anymore? What makes a mind your own when it's so filled with the lives of others? He never told them. He thinks that he would now. Those memories, that they inflict emotions on him. They paint a picture of how you respond to the world around you. You can't even see the memory for what it is without the emotion that envelops it. It'd be nonsense otherwise. Like looking at a book in another language. So he feels it, her anger, her hurt, and her greed at every corner in this place. Something as simple as walking the halls of Synchronity, over to the vending machine, the way they looked at her as she stepped out of her throne room. The veiled smiles. She was better at controlling her emotions than he. Week 2 on the job, and he was forced to settle a lawsuit, punching Jeremy Streak in the face while harmlessly sharing a chat at the water cooler. He knew what Jeremy had been doing, had been saying about him. He means her. About her. She knew. She kept it to herself. Such control. He lacks that. With all she had, and all she knew, he finds it remarkable she left this place standing to provide for so many selflessly. Well, selflessly in her own way. So he secludes himself. He makes drastic changes to create new memories. Memories that he can say are no one's but his own. This, of course, forces more complications. He kicks again, spinning faster. He misses them. He wants to see them. But just the thought of it, his heart rate increases. Is it the spinning or the thought that ties his stomach in knots? The thought of seeing Tibby. Would he see him as the derpy, good-hearted friend that he remembers? Or with the warming nervousness Mickey left within him? Marcus, your 3 p.m. with Shellrun Oil is about to begin. Thanks, Divinity. As he stops his chair, sits upright, inertia, the machine outside continues to spin. Act 1. We begin just as we have, and hopefully will continue to, again. August 9th, 3:30 a.m. Mallory Jenkins, Mbeth Pegg, Laura Bennett, Mickey Jones, and Billy Baker gasp as Tibby Devon hits the ground, his body limp. His eyes glossed over, his breathing labored, slow. The walls of the concrete tunnel feel smaller now, the severity of the situation closing in. Though muffled, our passengers can still hear the sounds of Mother and her children on the other side of the vault door, clawing, pleading to follow.
Are you alright, man? Wake up. Hello, are you okay?
Is he breathing? What's wrong with him?
Tibby.
Hello?
Can
you check?
Someone...
Yeah.
I mean,
Tibby
I've
Devon
never
does not
done
respond.
this. I check his pulse, see if it's...
Roll your brains for me. Difficulty of 6. Surely this is something Mallory Jenkins could understand.
7.
You check for his pulse. It's there. It's slow. Sporadic, in fact. Something's not right.
What's going on? Is he okay?
His heart rate's not normal.
What does that mean, not normal?
It's not... It's slow and it's weird. It's not like a normal beat.
Mickey Jones, laying on the ground next to him, turns to her left, her hand on his chest. You can feel, subtle, slow, but every once in a while, a slight irregular beat.
Should I give him CPR?
No, I don't think you give CPR to someone whose heart's going. He's breathing, I think.
Yeah?
Mickey Jones, roll your brains for me. Difficulty of 6.
2.
Mickey Jones has 4 tokens available.
You said 6?
Yes.
I'll use all 4.
Mickey Jones knows, or at least she assumes she knows what's happening.
I think I know what's going on. And I don't know how much time that Tibby has, but I know that the other Mickey
What? How much time he has?
do you-
I don't know, but I know that the other Mickey knew that there was something going on. I knew that she knew something was happening to his body, all of our bodies, the more that we use our powers. Her Tibby died. It must have been because of that.
Because of
Her Tibby died?
Yeah. In the future.
And it has something to do with what's going on with him right now?
I think so. And I think that the only place that we can go to get him help or to get answers is the grotto.
Okay. Well, how do we get there? Someone has the map,
It's right
It
up
was
here.
on the map.
It's up here on the left.
Okay. Well, then
Wait,
we should go.
what is happening
What
to him?
answers are we going to get in the grotto?
I don't know, but he's a kid with powers dying, and his powers are supposed to heal him. And he's not only time traveled, but he's traveled interdimensionally. So I don't know who else we go to. His pediatrician?
I mean, that's where I go for a regular heartbeat.
What?
How do you talk to the other Mickey?
I haven't since. At some point, I don't even know how long after it started, I got to see her and talk to her, and we were both locked in these cells. But I haven't since then.
How?
Roll
what?
your charm, Mickey Jones. Difficulty of 6.
Doesn't count. 3.
Laura, there's a lot she's not telling you clearly, and it doesn't all make sense.
That's...
It's hard to explain, and I don't remember a lot of it because of all the times that we kept switching back and forth.
Okay.
I make eyes to you that says, like, ask her what
temperature is it in here?
69 degrees.
Okay.
So
I don't trust.
you guys just want to hang out by this door?
Well,
I think
we can't.
okay, regardless of it, if this has anything to
Somebody-
do with his powers, we should get to the grotto because the powers don't work there.
I'm
Who
gonna try
isn't
to pick.
hurt?
I'm gonna try to pick him up.
I'm fine.
Roll
I'll
your-
help.
Yeah.
Roll your brawn for me. Difficulty of 4.
And I'll grab his legs.
Actually, make that a 6. He's got bigger in the last couple of months.
Can I grab
But
his
I'm so
legs?
strong.
Like if she grabs his like chest area.
5.
Laura, you have 2 tokens available.
I'll spend one.
Laura Bennett picks up Tibby Devon off of the ground. You can hear the clawing and bang on the vault door behind you.
All right.
You
hear
navigate
a
us there.
scream
Let's get
of mother
going.
from the inside.
Yeah.
I need somebody to help me.
With what?
The walking
To
part.
help me up off the
Mallory.
floor and get to the grotto with you guys.
Oh, yeah. Right. Sorry.
What else?
I don't know.
I got the Mallory. You got this. I got the map.
All
Yeah.
right, I'll try and pick up Mickey.
I'm right behind
My
you.
hands are full. With
Roll
Take
your
them
brawn
out.
for me. Difficulty of 6.
4.
Mallory, you have 3 tokens available.
We'll use 2 of them.
Mallory awkwardly tries to pick Mickey Jones up, kind of bracing her head like he would a small baby. This is not something he's done before.
What are you
Your
doing?
you
legs
just-
kind of hang from underneath you
Well,
as
how
he
am I
takes one
supposed to
arm
do
and
it?
holds
Can
you
you
on the
help
knee.
me get on your back at least?
Like piggyback,
Don't
man.
cradle me.
Well, no one said. They just said pick up. You said help. What am I supposed to do?
Haven't you ever
Do it
seen
like the
Tibby
green-
carry me?
Okay.
Do it like the green thing from Star Trek.
How would I get someone
What
help
is
me
Star Trek?
transfer her to
I
my
got this
back?
map. So
I'll get Mickey on Mallory's back.
Okay.
Impeg reaches around and helps push her up onto the back of
Cool.
You know,
Mallory,
Mallory, you're at,
Jenkins' back.
you know, you're partly at fault for how much he's used his powers.
Yeah. Great. I don't know if now's the time. Don't. Oh yeah, like you're backing her up. That's,
Nobody seems to care as much about Tibby.
It's a fact.
I
Everyone's
care
been
about
using him for his powers, and look at what happened.
all right, let's get going. Okay, so up here to the left on the map, it just says portal with grotto question mark. So
Well, let's at least check it out, right?
yeah, definitely. Just be prepared that this might not be what we think it is.
You hear a loud bang coming from the door behind you.
I'm gonna start running.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, I turn and take off.
I keep up
Or
with Billy as
walking
well because
briskly.
I'm the one with.
As you
activating
run
the
down
lights.
this dark tunnel, it gets smaller, thinner. The concrete walls that you walked in on disappear. You're now surrounded by a mine, rock, carved out of the ground itself. You follow a small string of lights that still respond to Mallory Jenkins, clicking on in unison with each pass of a light. As you make a left towards where the map signifies, you encounter a screen, chicken wire, and a sign. Danger. Keep out.
This looks like probably the right direction.
Yeah, but it says danger. Keep out. What do you mean?
Has that ever stopped us before?
That's usually
You
Yeah.
our
just
cue
broke
to
into a building.
Go ahead.
But suddenly a sign is too much?
I own the building, so it wasn't really breaking in.
Yep,
Let's
we
remember
should
that part.
just kick through the thing, please. Tibby's very tall.
I'm gonna try to go through it. What kind of barrier is it? Can I take it down?
It's chicken wire. Would you like to attempt
Start bending it.
to start ripping through it?
Yeah.
Roll your brawn for me. Difficulty of 4. This is an easy task. You're also one of the only ones with your hands free.
5.
Outside of the map, of course. Do you place the map down?
I'd like to place the map down.
He
if
places
it's not
the
too
map
wet.
down gently on the ground next to him.
Can you grab the map? I'll
There's
grab
no
the
draft
map.
in here, so it's not like it's going anywhere.
If she tries to grab the map, I want to grab it.
Can I have the map?
No, I got
Hey,
the map.
how about you not have the map?
Billy,
Look, if
Didn't
you're
I
I'll
having...
say-
take care of the map.
didn't I say if I wanted to get the map, I can get the map? Do you want to give me the map, or
Do you want to use your power right now to grab the map?
This is not the time.
Yeah, can we not do this right now?
I'm
We
like a
should
little
be
bit
going.
stressed and pretty exhausted, and Tibby's passed out.
You hear the ripping of metal coming from behind you back down the hallway.
Hey,
Okay,
guys.
hold the stinking map.
As Billy Baker starts to rip the chicken wire out from the mine wall. As you go further, deeper down into this shaft, you come to another door. And sitting next to it, in the dark, is the old woman that greeted you when you first came in.
Oh, cool.
Hey, hi, how's it going?
Hey, girl. Hey.
Hello?
Hi, how are you? Do you remember me, right?
Merle?
Yes. No, well,
She
Merle,
doesn't
is that
need to know
you?
the details.
sure, yeah. Well, okay, so I may have not been truthful earlier. I'm actually Merle's son.
I know. It's all the same.
Okay. Just as long as you know I didn't trap you down here.
She's talking about how you're a clone.
Yeah.
I think he knows.
Oh.
Well,
Thanks for
I don't know.
pointing it out.
We didn't. I mean, the others were clones. I don't think we.
Where would you like to go?
Yes, there we go.
The grotto?
I think you're a clone, man.
Is that what they call it?
Where do you think that this door leads?
I don't know. I've never been allowed
what are
to go through.
the destinations
It's
other people
forbidden.
For you?
For me, yes.
Who's allowed?
It's been a long time. I don't think anyone's crossed this threshold in 50 years.
Wow.
Who was the last person to cross it?
It was Shiloh, I believe.
Shiloh.
We know that name.
Who's Shiloh?
He forbid it. Closed it off. So if I'm going to break the rules, what's in it for me?
You can come with us. Is that a good?
Yeah.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, sure.
Oh,
I can come?
Yeah. Let's say your name's Bidden. It's you. It's for you.
It's
forbidden.
forbidden.
Gross.
if she's coming with us, you're responsible for her in there.
What? No, she teleported here.
Well,
She can take care of
it
herself.
was a doorway.
Teleported.
Yeah, like, we saw you when we came
According
in.
to this map, there was only one direction for you to go to get here, and you definitely didn't pass us.
She also there was like a secret
I've been
doorway.
waiting here for years.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, okay.
Did we not just see you like a few hours back at the entrance?
No, I don't think so.
Oh my God, more clones. They're everywhere. God, I used to be special.
Okay.
So-
what do you want? Do you want to go with us?
Do you want like a snack? Do you want porn too?
Also, do you like the name Bidden?
Good.
You didn't even ask if she had a name already.
Well, now it's Bidden.
I want to go.
You want to go in there with us?
But it's not my idea. You...
Oh, for
Yeah,
sure.
no, we
Forced
said
It's
it.
my idea.
Absolutely.
Definitely. Blame it on me.
If anyone
I'm
asked,
your prisoner.
No, no.
not prisoner. But you know what you can say? Tell everyone that Merle Jenkins.
I tried to stop you.
Prisoners,
You did.
Don't say I want to go.
And that makes it sound like we did something bad.
Yeah.
She turns her head towards the back of the chair and slams her skull into the metal door.
Okay.
Okay.
Don't do that.
As she turns back around towards you, seeing a single stream of blood going
Yeah.
down her
All
forehead.
right. You know what?
She
I don't
shouldn't
want you to
come
come
with
with
us.
us anymore.
She's giving herself
She's
an
doing that
alibi.
alibi.
You're trying
thing.
to. Yeah, but I don't want her to have an alibi. That makes it look like we did something bad. She's clearly setting us up for something.
Bidden,
Why did you hit
Can I
me?
call you Bidden? Can you just tell
Ow,
everyone
that hurt.
Merle Jenkins did it?
Stop hurting me.
What is happening?
She's
not-
gaslighting us.
I'm actually going to hurt you if
Should
you
we
don't
just
stop.
like go past her?
Wow.
She's like old.
She
Yeah.
turns. Slams her head again.
Quit that.
Can you not
Stop
hurting
Don't
yourself?
hurt yourself.
Can I go?
Yeah, you can go with us.
Only if you stop. You can go only if you stop.
If
Just
you
stop doing that to
And you,
yourself.
to be honest, that you're not our prisoner, and you're doing that to yourself.
Or say that Merle Jenkins did it.
Nice.
Which one?
Oh no.
Merle Jenkins.
You?
No,
No, not me.
this is not Merle.
The other
My
one.
name's Mallory. Hi. How are you doing?
Now she knows your name.
It's fine.
No,
Oh my God!
Once again.
Quit that! You're gonna kill yourself.
What's wrong with her?
Keep doing it.
Maybe
She's gonna kill herself.
Thank you.
What?
Em, stop it. You're
listen,
gonna.
listen, lady. We're going inside, and you can't stop us. Our friend is. We don't even know. We got to get in there.
Just move her out of the way. We have to get in there.
She's concussing herself. This is
Follow
getting
us
bad.
if you want.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Bidden's a lot.
I'm good. Yeah. And I try and walk past her with Mickey.
She doesn't stop you. She was merely sitting in a chair next to the door. She hears you walk past. The release. It's like that on a ship. As you spin the handle, waiting for the latch to release, it flows open slowly. And you see on the opposing side just orange. A threshold. You'll have to cross it.
This is the
All right.
grotto?
Yeah, you guys tell me. I've never done this. Do I
don't
walk
know. It's-
in?
What did
grottos-
you do last time?
There's a lot of entrances.
The doors are
and
always
exits.
different,
Um,
but I think this must be it.
If you tell me to go, I'm going.
I want to hold on. I want to try to sense to see if there's any bad in front of us.
Please hurry.
Good call.
Do I have enough tokens to use my
Billy
premonition?
Baker has 4 tokens available.
I'd like to use 3 tokens to use premonition and sense any danger that might be ahead.
Billy Baker reaches out. All Billy Baker feels and all Billy Baker sees is danger ahead.
This is it.
Yeah?
Okay, so I just go?
I'll go first.
Okay.
It's fine though.
I'll be
Yeah,
right
just follow
behind
me.
you. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll walk in.
I'll follow him.
I'll
Billy
go through.
Baker walks into the sheen of orange and black. You feel an immense heat wash over your body. And then the pain sets in. Whatever this is, Billy Baker, it's not what you've experienced before. It feels manufactured. Made. How very human. It's not precise. It's not clean. Whatever forces allowed you to walk in and out of the grotto before, they were elegant. A form of magic, perhaps. No, this is more like a car wash. One of the automated ones that bangs your body back and forth, ridding you, wiping you clean of anything from the old world, just before it builds you back up again. Your atoms recomposing, having to find themselves, reform you just as you were, as you set foot in a red, long hallway. You follow as well? And does everyone else follow?
Yeah.
I'll remind you, you do have Mickey Jones on your back. So you agree.
Yes.
You all step through this threshold a similar experience. Ripping you apart and putting you back together again. You are now all in the red hallway. And you understand that you all shared the same experience.
What the fuck was that? Why would anyone come here? That was fucked up.
It's kind of never felt that way before.
I think this seems like it was probably man-made, the way that we just got in, whereas the other ones were not.
Can I move my legs?
Okay.
Let's have you roll.
Does she?
I want this to be something that's not even on your sheet. We're going to call it a luck stat. An object of chance. Though in Harmonia, your legs were able to work. Here, on Phobos. Let's see. Roll a d12 for me. I want you to call high or low.
Hi.
See if luck's on your side.
I rolled a 1.
For some reason here, now, in this moment, you still cannot feel your legs. Sorry.
Along with that, you said that we were like ripped apart and unmade. Do we have to look exactly the way we did before when we came back?
You do. You were recreated just as you were.
Lame.
So, Shiloh was the last person to go through that entrance, and then he said it was forbidden. I assume it was
Cause it sucked.
made by synchronicity or something.
Something else that you guys should know, just in case anything happens, is that we can't use our powers here.
Oh, great.
Damn it.
Did
That would've
anyone
been
close
great.
the door behind us, or do we have to worry about Bidden coming in?
I don't.
You see no
didn't
door behind you.
Try to grab the handle on the way in.
You're merely standing in a hallway. In fact, you see no doors in this hall except for one at the end. When you look behind you from the direction you just came, there are no doors. The hall goes on and on for as far as your perception can perceive, just off into the distance. It appears you only have one direction that you can go. But that's how it appears.
So where are we and how does this help Tibby?
Well, if his powers were related to him passing out or being unconscious, then it might help for him to not have his powers.
I mean, at least he can't make it worse, right?
Okay.
We should find somebody to talk to.
I start trying to feel around the walls and see if they'll respond to me in any way like they did in the previous tunnels.
Mallory Jenkins takes his left hand and places it on the dark wall. The dark red pulses on your touch. You can feel it moving underneath your hand. Like an organic substance, it's not precise. Now, like a mechanical substance, you assume there's some sort of precise element to it. But whatever precision might be there is deeper than that, smaller. Whatever collection that's underneath these walls, that's moving underneath your touch. You imagine it for a brief moment, like a pet you once had, underneath a blanket, moving, flowing, but to your eyes, the wall remains flat.
Guys, come feel this. I think
What are you doing?
the wall just feels like it's moving.
Moving how?
I kind of can't.
Like it's...
I'm holding Tibby.
I want to feel the wall and see if it feels that way for me.
It does.
Yeah,
I
that's
wanna-
pretty gross.
I'm gonna start walking toward the door at the end of the hallway.
Where's she going?
I follow M.
Mbeth Peg starts walking to the end of the hall. It's a short walk, nearly 100 yards or so. But as you walk, that sensation that Mallory described on the walls, you feel it under your feet as well. The floor, a gaudy carpet, a diamond pattern of black and orange. but with each step you could swear it was like walking on grass that gives a little bit.
What do we...
We
Should we follow her?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been
Okay.
obvious that we're being led somewhere. Doors disappear. There's only one way forward.
I know we didn't check back that way. I'm just saying.
Tibby needs help, and we need to stop fucking around and just touching walls and just go where it's telling us to go.
Okay. All
That's
right.
somebody's
You're
own
right.
task.
So you go to the place it was telling you to go and open the only door available, correct?
Correct.
So you do. And as you open this door, you see in front of you emptiness, darkness, just a vast void of nothing. There should be something there. It's a door. Doors go somewhere. That's what a door does. Would you like to walk forward?
Before she walks forward, I want to like stick my hand outside and like feel if I can like feel anything.
Mallory Jenkins, roll your brains for me. Difficulty of 5.
3.
It's looking for someone. Looking for something. As Mallory Jenkins takes his hand and reaches it out, it pulses a little bit. Like a nerve ending that snaps, some sort of connection from his hand reaching into this space. There's an energy there. But he must not be what it's looking for. Would anyone else like to move forward? Whether your hand, your feet, or your entire body.
I'll walk forward with Tibby.
Roll your brains for me. Difficulty of 5.
3.
Laura, you have 3 tokens available.
Yeah, I'll use 2.
Tell me, Laura Bennett, in this moment, right now, what do you want to see?
Something to help Tibby.
Tell me exactly what it is.
A room with like medical equipment and someone with a clue that is like waiting to receive him and do something to fix him and get him back up.
As you take one step forward into this void, a floor appears beneath your feet. White tile. As you look up, the walls around you now green. You're in a hospital. There's one sole table in the middle of the room. There is no person, though. No thing. But there's equipment. There's medication on the walls. The rest of you see this as well. As you take another step, nothing changes. The room is as the room is and perceives to be.
I put him on the table.
I want a motion for Mallory to go in right behind her.
I think before I go in, I want to like tap my foot on the tile to make sure it's like solid ground because I just saw this materialize out of nowhere.
It is.
Okay, then I walk forward next to the table.
As you walk into this room, and you feel everything change around you, even the way your skin responds to the air. You didn't realize what it was before. You only now recognize it through the change. What you felt before was humid, warm, hot. Some sort of moistness on your skin. And as you cross this threshold, you feel that cold that a hospital feels like. That dry emptiness, the smell of bleach in the air. As you place Tibby down on this table, his eyes still rolled back into his head, his heart still slowly beating with a stutter. He is breathing, but he's not conscious.
Is there a chair in the room?
Would you like there to be a chair, Mickey Jones?
Yeah,
A wheelchair?
preferably.
Roll your charm for me. Difficulty of 4.
1. How about a regular chair?
How about for you, the floor looks like water. And you can't swim.
I don't
At
like
least
that.
not very well.
Okay.
Are you
don't-
willing to float today?
No, I don't want to be put down.
Okay.
I'm good.
Is there like an AED in the room?
Sure.
I'm gonna grab it and immediately start trying to do any CPR stuff. I work for the parks, so I feel like she definitely has her like
Yeah,
CPR.
I'm sure that you've got extensive training on how to help people in a hospital from your park
No,
service.
just like
Roll your brains for me. Difficulty of 10.
all right. 8.
You have 1 token available. Would anyone like to assist her? M,
I'll assist.
tell me how you do it as you place Tibby up on this table.
I assume my mom has some kind of medical knowledge. She's a therapist, but like a medicinal therapist.
Just
And-
role play it for me and I'll tell you whether or not it works.
Cool. I'm gonna help you set up the AED.
Yeah.
Like taking off the plastic covers for the stuff that you put on his chest.
Yep.
Charging it up.
But don't shock him. His heart's beating. What are you
It's
guys
a
doing?
regular.
Yeah.
Is that what you're supposed to do?
You have to shock it back and.
Exactly. It's
Do
a
you see anyone that
defibrillator.
is qualified to help Tibby?
I don't know. This is like a magical place. There's got to be.
Then we're gonna turn the magic of the room on via these. Yeah. Keep going. Turn
Okay.
the thing on.
Would you help me, Mallory, and set me down on the table next to him?
Sure.
As you place Mickey Jones on the table begins to sink into the floor.
Whoa! What are you?
Okay,
I
never mind.
Pick her back up, and it's like cradling her again.
Oh God! Support her head.
Billy Baker, roll your brains. Difficulty of 6.
You're a lifeguard.
8.
Billy, out of everyone in this group, you understand the importance of perception and the state of the mind. Though you may not have a solid state of mind, you can at least understand it. You understand that whatever it is in Mickey's mind isn't allowing her to accept her ability to stand on her own within this space. That she would rather sink. But maybe Mickey isn't the one trying to stand, if you catch my drift. Or at least the Mickey you want to be.
Mickey, you could just stand if you want. It's the grotto.
I don't know what's different this time, but I can't. And the floor is water, and I'm a little bit afraid of drowning.
There's water.
What?
I don't know what happened as soon as we came in here. I think that we're all seeing things different. And I don't know that...
Okay.
Yeah.
You
Tibby.
hear a voice from the corner of the room, letting out a wheezed cough.
Can we get you some water?
Yikes!
Sounds like
After you hear it, and your head turns to the corner, then you see it. Though you know that you looked through the entire room first and there was no one there. A lone man with a long beard stands in the corner. He's wearing a blue coat.
You okay?
do you need some water?
Can you put on some gloves or something?
Who are you?
Would you like some help?
Whoa!
Are you a doctor? Can you
Right.
help our friend?
Can
Do
I
I
start-
recognize this guy?
You do not.
Okay.
I am scanning the room for just a face mask. That's a lot.
You find a face mask.
And I grab it.
Thank you.
Oh, don't touch.
As he puts it on, his voice changes.
Thank you.
Oh.
I can breathe.
Who are you exactly?
What's wrong with your friend?
We hoping you could maybe help us with that. We don't really know. His heart rate's irregular, and
What do you want?
We want to
For
fix
it
him.
to be regular again?
Yeah.
For him to be awake?
And better.
He's sick.
We know that.
Yes.
How do we make him better?
Why can't he help himself?
Because he's unconscious.
No, he's not.
What do you mean?
What?
Tibby's eyes are open, darting back and forth from the left to the right. As if he can see something that you cannot. They're fixated.
I want to go snap in front of... Yo, Tibby, wake
Tibby?
up!
Are you awake?
There's no response.
Tibby!
I want to like wave my hand.
Seems fine to me.
That's
That
not
doesn't look fine.
He's not. Do you have any water?
Water.
Hydration? Fluid?
Ooh.
Ice. Possibly. Safe to drink? Probably not.
Oh, cool.
Who are you?
Who do you want me to be?
Someone like 400% more helpful than you are now.
But I'm giving you what you want.
How do you know what we want?
Do you?
Right now, we just want our friend to be okay.
That's not what all of you want.
Then why don't you tell us?
Because not all of you want that either.
All right, who's not on the Tibby page? Because I kind of feel
We
like...
want Tibby to be better.
Yeah,
Do you?
Yeah,
I do.
obviously.
It's complex though, isn't it? Some of you want multiple things.
Yeah.
Clouding. The air.
How exactly can you tell that?
You're in my home.
This is your home.
So,
What else would it be?
if I want something else, should I leave? If I want multiple things, would that make it less cloudy?
Perhaps.
Okay, well, I want to go take a monster shit. Where's the bathroom?
Your body's not here, so that can't be true.
What's this grumbling in my tummy then?
If my body... Wait, what do you mean? Sorry.
I'm gonna go
What?
find a bathroom.
We're in the grotto, right?
Does that mean that we're not
I don't know.
I'm like, start hitting myself, like pinching myself.
As you pinch yourself, you feel it. It sends a sensation down your arm. It feels real. You perceive it to be so. Just as the floor. Just as these walls and the table that Tibby's on.
I feel like I'm here to me. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not here.
What would you like to do, Billy Baker?
Go find a bathroom. Exit the room.
Billy Baker focuses hard on taking a shit. A door appears on the other side of the room.
To be clear, I'm not focusing on that. I'm trying to leave the room.
I need you to be very clear, Billy Baker.
I'm trying to leave the room back to the hallway.
What are you trying to find? What are your intentions?
I want to go find a room to talk to Billy. A different Billy.
You want to find another you.
Mm.
The other yous.
At least one of them.
What makes you think they would be here?
It looked similar to room that Sky was in when she was in the grotto. Actually, before that, I would
Billy
be
Baker,
thinking...
this is a large place.
Tibby told me that we'd been here before, and we used the grotto to get to Portland. How did we do that? If it's such a
Grotto.
large place.
You call it.
What do you call it?
He said
My
we had a
heart.
guide?
Your
Your heart.
You're intruding.
You'd be like,
I figure it must be for a good purpose.
We came here to help our friend.
Why should I care?
Well, you don't have to, but if you don't, can you leave so we can take care of him?
You want me to leave myself?
I'm sorry, when you say your heart, was that like a metaphorical thing? Like this is like the
It's kind
home's
of
where
hard
the
for
heart is?
us to grasp because, like, we can't get inside of our hearts.
Yeah.
You are human. It's hard for you to grasp a lot of things.
That seemed like an insult.
What
Kinda
are
rude.
you?
What? Who? Why? Let's go with why. I'm here because you need me. You called out. I responded. The door you came in. I closed it. It was an intrusion.
We didn't really know another way in. We also didn't really have a lot of other options out of where we were.
So be it. This boy on this table. He's a part of me. Just like you. And you too. You've stolen from me.
Do you mean our powers?
You can't steal if you don't willfully take it.
I'm standing next to Mallory
Can
now.
you not?
I didn't ask for this. I didn't try to take these powers.
If you want it back, you can have it.
Billy Baker, roll your brains for me. Difficulty of 12.
2.
So be it.
What?
The man with the beard, coming out from underneath his surgical mask, walks over to Billy Baker, places his hands on your shoulders. He takes his left hand and pulls down the mask. Underneath the mask, you don't see a mouth. Well, it's a mouth of sorts, but it's multiple rows of teeth instead of one. And what looks like a tunnel, reaching back into that void that you saw before. It starts to protrude out from this form. And within a flash, you feel it in your chest. As you look down, dazed, you see this organic shape pumping some sort of orange energy out of the inside of your chest, moving it, coursing through your veins, pulsing, finding its way to that center before it removes itself through this organic shape, this esophagus, into the man, where it quickly retreats and the mask is back up.
Thank you.
Are you okay?
Did that
Am I okay?
work?
In fact, you are, Billy Baker. You are fine.
Was that a trick, or
Did you really just take his power?
I can't know until I'm not in here?
Then leave.
Okay, bye.
Wait, what? Wait,
Queen, leave.
Billy.
Billy
No.
Baker exits towards the door on the opposing side of the room that was of his own creation. Would you like to follow through this door, Billy? So be it.
Good luck, everybody.
What? Now hold on a
Billy!
second.
Billy!
I
Roll
hand
your flight for me. Difficulty of 7.
4. Wait,
Billy Baker.
5.
Only has one token available. He's not moving very fast.
I hand Mickey, like, without even like
Wait.
asking to M, and I follow Billy.
What?
Roll your flight for me. Difficulty of 5.
7.
So be it. Billy Baker runs out the exit on the opposing side of the room. You can see a large flashing exit. Flashing in red. As you catch up to him, the door opens. And you both fall through. As the door quickly now disappears. As this door was of no one's creation other than Billy's. It didn't exist before. It was a door he made. Billy Baker and Mallory Jenkins, you find yourselves on a staircase. This staircase leads down into a hall that looks more familiar to you.
Yeah, this is a bit more familiar.
Yeah, what? Why did you just run out?
I was lying about the shit thing.
Okay.
I can't help in there. I hope Tibby's okay, but, like, I can't do anything to help that situation, so I have some business to take care of. And I guess you're along for the ride now.
Yeah. I mean, someone's got to look out for you.
Okay. I'm gonna go find. So, okay, here's the whole story of it. The other day, when I tried to call an ambulance for our funeral director friend, I got kidnapped by a guy who wore a really tacky red suit, and he tried to kill me, but he was hired by all the other Billies who I've taken from because they're trapped in the grotto for eternity. So I'm going to go try to free them, and they're probably going to try to kill me, and they'll probably succeed. But
Nah.
I plan to free them.
No, they're not going to kill you. I'm here. I got you.
Was none of that crazy to you?
I mean, okay, so first of all, let's start from the beginning. So the first part is...
Billy Baker, roll your charm for me. Just a difficulty of 4.
12.
You believe every word that he said.
Okay, so you got kidnapped?
Yeah.
From the morgue?
Yeah. Some guy, the great... I don't even fucking know. It was like the great tracker piece of shit. I don't know.
Great tracker piece of shit.
He sucked. I killed him. I stabbed him in the neck.
You killed him?
Yeah.
You've killed a person?
Yeah, but, like, I'm not, like, a killer. It was, like... Cause,
Well,
like,
it's self-defense.
Exactly.
Like
he was gonna
martial
kill
arts.
me, so it's like you have to.
I understand. That makes perfect sense. You should only act in violence when it's in self-defense.
I believe that as well.
Yeah.
So
then we're on the same page. We have to go and find all the other Billies and take care and free
okay,
them.
maybe you can help me figure this out. I'm gonna free them all, but, like, what if I free them into our world? What do I do with them? I mean, I'm totally fine with having a bunch of Billies running around.
Well, like,
except they are missing, like, the important parts of them because I took them.
You
So
hear
they're all
coming
very
from
damaged.
below down the staircase. Lucas? Sorry, Billy?
Okay, I want to ask you, as the driver, have I encountered Scott me?
Yes.
When was that?
I'm trying to remember exactly, but
Because I know on our way to Portland he took us there, but I
He
wouldn't
did.
remember that.
you are correct. He would remember you, but you would not remember him.
I'm wondering if we met him any other time, or was
You
that the
did
only
not.
time?
Not since your memory was erased. Or, I guess, time rubber banded.
Yeah.
But he would remember you. Billy? I'm sorry, you're going by Billy now, right?
What was that other thing you called me?
Not important.
No, who are you?
It's Scott. Oh, wait. You're the... Right.
You called me something else just then.
Yep.
What was it?
What?
You called me Lucas.
Nah.
Do you know him?
Hey, hi. I'm Mallory Jenkins.
Who the fuck is that?
Do you know that last name? Does that mean anything to you?
Mallory Jenkins.
First time for everything. Hi, nice to meet you. I'm Scott.
I don't.
Hi, nice
I'll be
to
your
meet you,
guide
Scott.
through this place.
Where are we exactly?
Some people call it the grotto. Did you not tell him where you were going?
I told him where we were going. I don't know why he's asking you
Well,
that.
okay. I mean, there's a lot of information coming at me all at once. I hear that there's, like, multiple Billies and we're...
Oh, I should also tell you.
Get your ass down here.
Hold
You're
on.
just standing on the staircase. Come on.
Real quick, we were just talking about some important stuff.
Yeah.
The guy I killed, his name was
Oh,
Lucas
yeah, I'll wait.
Jenkins.
Well, you killed a guy.
No, I'm just a cosmic entity
yeah,
that's
it was-
destined to operate for
Self-
eternity,
self-defense.
leading individuals, visitors
The
here.
guy I self-defended
But you're more
myself
important.
against.
The one that
His
was trying to
name
get you.
Important.
was Lucas Jenkins.
Get the fuck out of here. He snaps his fingers and the staircase disappears, and now standing in the stairwell next to him.
Hi, Scott. Hi, nice to meet you. I'm Mallory.
Mallory Jenkins. I feel like I've heard that name.
Yeah? How come? That's weird.
Jenkins, where have I heard?
I'm finding out a lot of weird stuff. I met my mom earlier tonight. That was cool. Well, actually, it wasn't. But, I mean, it felt cool at first. And
Is
then
she like really your mom? Like, if you get cloned? No offense. I feel like I'm a clone
She
too,
said
right?
that
What are you looking
her
at
and
me
my
for?
dad were like,
Are you a clone?
You called me Lucas. I heard you.
Okay,
Don't
so you
act
heard
dumb.
me. Well, I don't. Well, that's what you were called back in. Look, you always have. Every time we go through this, you don't remember me.
Weren't you from the other place?
Oh my God, I lived in your head, you fucking dimwit.
I don't remember.
Exactly. That's why I didn't want to go through all this
Don't
again.
call me a dimwit. I can't remember.
Yeah, you
that
can't
doesn't
call
mean
him
I'm
a dimwit.
dim-witted. That means I'm forgetful.
Yeah.
Sounds exactly like you're dim-witted. You don't have the wits to know what the hell was going on.
All right.
well, okay, I mean,
You
when he
shut
explains
up.
it like that, it kind of sounds like you're dim-witted. But I'm also struggling on the exact definition of that.
I feel
Let's
like I'm
go with-
very witted.
Let's go with ignorant.
He's
Okay,
witted.
yes, because I'm ignorant of my former life. Can
There
you
you go.
fill me in on the details?
We were really close friends. In fact, we were best friends.
I guarantee that's not true.
Well, how could you not believe that? You don't remember.
He seems like a nice guy, though.
I'm a good person, and that's why I'm destined to living an eternity inside of these walls.
Well, okay, I was with you until you said that part, but that sounds almost like you're in prison.
I was tricked.
Tricked into prison.
Yeah.
There's people that can trick you into being in the grotto forever?
I had to take someone's place. How, you really don't remember any of this?
So if anybody asked me to, like, apply for a position at the grotto,
Don't. Yeah, it
I
sounds like
shouldn't.
don't take it. See, I mean, so when he was talking about the dim-witted thing earlier, it felt like you should have known the answer to that, or was it like a rhetorical thing, and I'm the dim-wit? Because I don't actually know at this point.
I don't know what rhetorical means.
It's like you ask a question, but you're not like really asking the question. You know, it's like it's more of like a
Why are you
statement
here?
that's a question.
I'm here
Usually you're on a mission of some sort.
There's a bunch of me trapped here. I'm gonna get them out.
Bunch of you trapped here.
Oh, dude, if we're getting people out, it sounds like he needs to
No,
get
no,
out.
Oh, do you wanna just go with us?
Yeah, you could get out. We could get you out.
You could just come with us.
I can only leave if someone takes my place. Are you volunteering?
I'm not gonna take your place, but I'm sure we could find someone.
I would also need some sort of body. I don't really have access to a body on
Everyone
the
keeps
other
saying
side.
we don't have a body. I feel like I have a body. I'm
No, I
touching-
don't. I'm talking about myself. I would need you to give up possibly your body. You could take this one.
I
I have
don't-
a couple different ones. I'm only looking like this because I thought it'd be easier on you. Right now, I'm actually inside the body of an 18-year-old woman.
What's it like here? Does it pay good? I mean, what do you do all day? Like, if you want me to take your body, or if you want to take my body and I stay here, what's in it for me?
Well, I thought the point was.
I didn't say it was a good job.
Oh,
I'm trying to look on the bright side of things.
all
and
right. Okay, never mind. Yeah, if it's not worth it for me, then I'm not interested.
You also just unsold.
You should work on your sales pitch.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to sell you on anything. I was trapped here. I thought I made that clear. How does saying I was trapped here for eternity sound like I'm trying to fucking sell you something?
Well, right, but then you did say, "Hey, like, would you like to take my spot?" So
It's
to
just,
me, that
yeah,
was like
you should have a good sales pitch because
We were talking about rhetorical
you
questions.
should know from my perspective. I'm coming in here as I'm a kid with a lot of regrets, and I've killed billions of people.
Well,
so I'm
oh.
like looking to atone.
Wait, you
so
said-
maybe I would have taken your place, but you told me it's not a good job, so I'm not going to.
You said you've only killed one person.
Well, I mean, I've like destroyed universes. There's a bunch of people trapped here for eternity, so it's like maybe I'll take their place as like an apology. But I mean, I guess I'm not going to do that now.
We cut back to the White Room. Billy Baker and Mallory Jenkins have left.
Did they seriously just leave us?
What the hell?
They've never really.
Are they dead?
They're probably just like,
Not my concern.
They've never
though
really-
I do still feel their presence within me.
Okay. Well,
weird sentence, but okay.
Oh, it's good riddance. They've never been very helpful for Tibby anyway.
oof. You got a lot of spice today.
I'm
She's
tired
right.
and I'm mad.
Yeah. All right. We all are. What's going on with Tibby?
Timmy Devon is staring at something. Somewhere. Whatever it is you see, it's not what Tibby Devon sees. The shock on his face makes that clear.
Hey, what is Tibby seeing right now?
I don't know. I can feel your intentions, but your sight is your own. Whatever he sees, he sees.
But isn't this you?
Maybe he sees me.
What do you look like?
Would you really like to know?
Yeah.
The walls of this space begin to crumble around you. Fraction by fraction. Bit by bit. Tibby Devon is not on a table, but on some sort of organic tissue. You realize as these walls crumble that when he said heart, he meant quite literally. As you can feel the air pushing you back and forth, you can see the flows of a lava-like liquid moving in and around the walls of this space as it pulsates slowly. Slow enough to let you know that whatever this is, with the way these walls are moving, it must be very large. Extremely large. You see no other life around you, mind you. And this organic substance and the lava that pulses through it, though you recognize it as organic and alive, it's also filled with rock and sediment and earth. But not your earth. Something else.
This is upsetting. Is that whatever flowing, does it look like the orange stuff that was sucked out of Billy?
In a way, a similar tone, a similar temperature, but a different form. This is gelatinous, slow. Tibby Devon turns to his side and sees you.
Tibby?
Where am I?
It's okay, we brought you to the grotto.
This isn't the grotto.
I don't...
I've been there. What is this?
It's the grotto, I think.
I don't know how we ended up in this room. Why did we end up here and not where we usually do in the grotto? It's normally a hall with doors. A lot of doors.
How did we get here?
There was only one way to go out of the lab that we thought would help. And it was a door that on the map said the grotto.
Oh, my chest hurts. Why does my chest hurt?
Are you able to
What
heal
happened?
it?
I can't, my powers aren't working. I think, I don't know, I can't feel anything. What's going on? Why did we come here?
I thought we'd be able to find answers to help you. You were passed out and we didn't know what to do.
Okay. How do we get out?
Well, Billy and Mallory left just by making a door and then it was gone.
Okay.
I think that this room kind of shows us what we want. And I think he wanted a door, so he made one, and we left. It was gone.
Well, I don't want to see this. Why did I just see this? I don't want to see this.
Can we go back to seeing the hospital room?
You try, Mickey Jones, or at least you say that you try. But your heart doesn't want that, so it doesn't respond. And we are going to take a momentary break, and we'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Alex Neat. I'm the Kolak composer, and I'm currently releasing pieces of the soundtrack on alexneat.bandcamp.com, which I'm sure the mods will post in the chat. Once everything's done, it'll be available on all major digital platforms. Enjoy the rest of the show, and thank you.
Hey guys, I'm Brandon, and coming up soon is Post Ghost, but before we dive into it, I just wanted to explain a little bit about what this show is and how you can get involved. On a very basic level, it's an interactive, improvised show. So it is a fake ghost hunting show where it's reversed. So the ghosts are trying to scare the ghost hunter in order to pass on to the other side. And this is actually where you come in. Throughout the show, you're gonna see at various points kind of options that come up on screen. And you'll be able to vote on which of those options you want to see by pressing A or D or something in chat. When one of those options gets enough votes, that'll trigger. And what you're choosing is massive. Like, you're choosing the big scares that you see, and you're even choosing the character backstories as we go throughout the entire episode. Every week, the ghosts are also trying to raise the fear meter of the ghost hunter so that they can eventually pass on, and you guys help with that. So if you go to oneshot.storylogic.com, you'll see a full list of ways to interact with the show. There's 3 tiers of scares that'll happen passively while the entire show is going on, and you'll just see our ghost hunter freak out. But you can also interview any of the ghosts you want, and you'll get a 5-minute one-on-one session where I'll ask them questions and they'll have to respond. It's just like Survivor, except they didn't survive. Also, support for the show just ensures that we can do more cool stuff like this in the future. So if you're liking what you're seeing, we would really appreciate it. Also, if you're liking what you're seeing, tweet about it. Do your Instagrams, do your TikToks, Friendster, literally everything. Use hashtag PostGhost and talk about it. Get people involved. This show is meant to be seen live, so if we can get as many eyes on it as possible, it would really, really help us out. Well, guys, I think that's about it for me. I have to go run and put on my ghost gear, but we really hope you enjoy the show, and I'll see you on the other side.
Previously on Post Ghost.
We're bad?
No, we're the heroes.
I want to get to know you. If I just reach out for an embrace.
I want to know what happened. So that's why I'm here. Hello, I'm Kamila Pace. I am...
Okay. Jeffrey Jackson.
There's definitely a ghost right here. That is wasteful. We're in a drought. It's really cold right here.
I mean, look at her. She's the light of this house.
This is the coffin text. This contains the story of multitudes.
The bloodbath. Once upon a time, there was a woman in red who made sure the lonely were happy and fed. She locked the door before they fled and played them records as they bled.
Ah! It's scarier than Beetlejuice.
Carmela Page.
What is it? In the 20s, she roared, a life coated in sheen. The roaring 20s, me! Could it be?
Like, the fog could be really scary, though.
The ghost is slamming the TV door. That was very uncomfortable for me.
Yeah!
See what we got.
What's in it? It's Ollie and Alex. I'll do the fog machine.
No, fog machine.
Why not the fog machine?
Alex?
Absolutely nothing.
They're liking.
I was gonna do the blood stuff and he's scared. What do you want
You're about
from
to
us?
Here's your second chapter of The Nightmare.
With every scrape of the saw, she sang with glee and told tales of a time lit by a marquee. When the cut was clean, just above the knee, she drew a bath as she sipped scarlet tea.
Oh my god. You had a line, you had a speaking line, so you're actually gonna get paid pretty well for this.
Okay.
He just got...
That was way scarier than the other stuff.
But she layered the charm to cover the mean. I just don't think this is right.
Your name is Casper, but you're not friendly.
This isn't fair! Why can't we scare you?
Yeah, I got it, but is that allowed?
What do you want me to do? Please, just tell me something! If you want to get me out of here, I'll leave.
As she soaked in her sins, she hoped it would bring youth, talent, a new life to cling. But it never did more than a euphoric fling. So she clung to the bodies and begged them to sing.
I've never had this happen before.
Whoa.
And the death of a dream made her bathe in blood. But when she died, she didn't feel clean.
Hey, what's
what's up, everybody? It's your driver here, out of character, just hanging out as Zach and wanting to give you a quick update on all the ways that you can support Kolok 1991. I hope you're enjoying the show so far, but if you go over to oneshot.straylogic.com, you can help the players at the table by giving them tokens. Those tokens allow them to succeed on rolls a little bit better. You see, in Kolok, we're using the Kids on Bikes system, which is basically a numerical die system that succeeds on a little bit of a grade, or like a pass-fail, depending on how far away you are from the goal. So let me just give you an example. I'm like, Billy Baker, use your brains, which he's really bad at. I think he only has like a D4 or something like that. You have to get a result of 4. If he rolls that D4 and he only gets a 3, he may ask, how many tokens do I have? If he has more than 1 token, he can succeed. But say if he's got like 6 tokens, and this brains thing I asked him to do, he really wants to succeed, he could use 6 or 7 of those tokens to make himself get to describe what he wants to do. The same thing happens for when you fail. If you fail at more than 6, it's detrimental. It could mean absolute chaos for your character. So those tokens really help push things to where the player wants them to be, to help their character get to where they need to go. That's one of the ways that you can help out on the show. Another is you can add evidence to a rumor. Every week I come up with new rumors that are circulating around the town. You can tip to then add some stuff to that rumor, and it counts as a full vote for that rumor. If you see a rumor that you really want to win, make up a story for it. What has your character in the world of Kolok heard that they want to contribute? The other thing that you can do is give an NPC towards the show. When you add an NPC, I bring it into the story. This is the biggest one because it's obviously the most disruptive. But the more that you help the show, the more likely it is that we will keep doing it for as long as we can. We are an audience-driven, audience-funded channel here at Hyper RPG, and your contributions go directly into helping that show continue. The other thing that you can do that I think is really, really cool, and it's completely like just something you can do. If you're a subscriber to Hyper RPG, join our Discord. If you're not a subscriber, join it anyway. There's lots of stuff for you too. But as a subscriber, you can join the Kolok metagame. It's how your character could end up on the show, played by one of our fabulous actors. But it's also really neat to just connect with all the other fans of Kolok and get deeper into the world and deeper into the story of this mysterious town. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please do share out everything you love about the show with hashtag Kolok1991 on any of the social media platforms that you use. Make sure to share us any fan art you might do or fan stories. We love to see all of it. And stick around after the show for a little bit of a chat with the cast, the Hive Mind Rewind, where we will answer your questions. Thank you all so much. Enjoy the rest of the show. We begin again with Act 2. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Mickey Jones asks for someone to pick her back up from next to Tibby. Tibby looks a little too weak to put her on his back. He struggles to stand, grasping at his chest the entire time. It'd be a lot easier if the floor wasn't moving like this. Who would like to pick Mickey up?
I'll pick Mickey up. Thanks.
Mickey climbs on your back as you stand, feeling the extra weight against your knees. Tibby braces himself against Laura. Oh, sorry.
No, you're fine. Come on.
I haven't hurt like this in a while. It's easy to fix it, you know? Or was.
What does it feel like?
Oh, well, like rot. Does that make sense? I don't know, it feels like my chest is rotting.
I think we need to get you out of here. I think we've wasted enough time. What I want is a door out of this room somewhere else.
What if...
Mickey Jones, roll your brains for me. Difficulty of 5.
7 plus 1.
Where's that guy?
Oh yeah, is he gone?
The guy disappeared the moment you revealed what the space actually was.
Man.
What if we got him to take out the stuff in his chest?
Yeah.
The rot.
Well,
he did it
left.
with Billy.
As you're saying this, the walls reform around you. You feel the ground go solid beneath your feet. But you see a cell. 2 of them. Bars reaching from the ground to the ceiling. These cells are empty. You're in some form of concrete basement. Across the way, you see one staircase leading up and out around a crooked concrete wall. But you do see 2 empty cells. Well, what's going on? What is that?
Is this?
I wanted to bring us out of there to another room that I could think of. And the one that I was thinking of that popped in my head, quite literally was in my head, is the cells that I was in with the other
You were in
Mickey.
cells?
Yeah.
You've been in jail?
You were in
Well,
jail
yeah.
with another Mickey?
But this is different. It was in my mind, and I didn't know until I knew. But every time one of us went out, the other one got locked in here.
Oh.
So it wasn't really real, but I guess we're here.
Oh. Okay.
Unless it was real.
Honestly, I don't know still all the answers.
How do we get out?
Well, I guess those stairs. I was never able to get out of here before, so I don't know what's up there.
If you were never able to get out, then who are you now?
And where's the other Mickey?
Yeah.
She's in my head. One of us is always waiting, but I have it under control. I have her under control.
I don't know if you do.
You can ask me any questions from the last time that you checked if it was really me.
What's the temperature in here?
Of course, that's the one you go for. 69 degrees.
Okay, this is the right Mickey.
Wow. But I'm still mad that that's the one we came up with. Yeah.
It
If we don't
works.
have bodies and this is all in our
Because
head.
you would think it was stupid. And that's why it works.
It is stupid.
Okay.
Say this is the room that's in your head and we're actually in it. The other Mickey's not in a cell.
I think the last time, the cell sort of broke. And I don't think this is really where I was. I think this is just the room that I imagined, and that's what I created when we left that door.
Hey, Mickey, do you remember the name of the character you played when we were doing the space
Teens
game?
in space?
Yeah, that's what teenagers in outer
Genuinely,
space.
no, I do not.
Roll your brains.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah, I'm not offended.
Listen, I still don't understand what D&D is, but 3.
I was going to
Plus
say
1, 4.
difficulty of 4.
Nice, 4.
Billy Baker, what was her character?
I don't know. I really don't.
Was it like Joe? It was like
It was Joe.
Yeah.
Because I like
Joe
boy
Miller.
names for girls.
Yeah.
You remember.
Oh, Joe Miller.
Joe
right.
Miller. And the dog that I acquired, I believe I named Gear.
Gear, yeah.
I made
Because he
that
was made
dog.
of gears.
Okay, well, if you were the other Mickey, that would have been a memory you didn't have, so.
That feels okay.
Yeah.
I don't.
Look, I'm sorry I snapped earlier, if that's what you're worried about.
I don't care if you get mad at me. That's fine.
She gets mad at me all the time.
Yeah, I get it.
But I probably.
You stop doing daddy shit because it's rotting your chest.
What? What daddy stuff?
I think that you've overused your powers.
So knock it off.
My powers are doing this?
Yeah, we're like doing a lot of blaming on Mallory too, but mostly probably you being a cult leader.
But I mean, all of the pushing that we did on him to heal everyone probably made you snap.
I mean, when I heard her, it felt really good. And then, I don't know, I lost it. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Is his mom okay?
Yeah. Unfortunately, she's fine.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Look, I think we need to get you out of here, and I think if I was right about the room I made and where this stairwell leads, we have to go up there and we'll be able to find a way to help you.
Okay.
Can we try to split you two up while we're here? With that weird old man with a mouth that eats power stuff? Is that a thing?
I guess so.
Hey,
Where's an old man?
hey, old guy, be here.
Roll your charm for me. Difficulty of 5.
6.
You hear the sound of footsteps coming down the concrete stairwell. He reveals himself. He's now wearing denim jeans and a leather jacket. The beard trimmed. A little bit nicer.
I don't like being summoned on a whim.
Okay, I apologize, but we need your help. And then we'll leave your heart.
My help.
Yeah. Can you split? This is 2 Mickeys. Can you make 2 Mickeys again out of the 2 Mickeys inside of the mental construct that is this God?
I think it's 2 egos in one body.
That's it. But there's no bodies here, so can you just make both the egos look like separate egos?
That shouldn't be possible.
Really?
Okay.
No, it should not.
But it is.
Huh. What do you want?
Well, I still want to take care of Tibby. I'm worrying about him more than me right now.
The man holds up his hand. As he does, the room goes dark.
Like dark?
Like dark. Ugh. And the only person visible within this room is Mickey Jones and the strange man. The rest of you see nothing but darkness. Mickey Jones, this creature, person, however you want to perceive it, stands before you and only you, singled out from the group.
I thought maybe it was best if we spoke alone. They can't hear you. No need to hide your true intentions.
Okay, then I have a couple questions.
I can give you what you want. You can find your exit.
Is there a catch?
Why would there be a catch?
It seemed like a butt was coming.
No. I'm not some benevolent being. I'm a creature like yourself. You have a part of me, though you may have stolen.
I didn't mean to take it from you, but I'm not gonna lie.
What's done is done.
So you're not gonna take it
You are
back?
one of my children now. It would be wrong for me to turn my back on you. My offspring.
That's a little weird.
If you wanted to give it up, I'll take it. Just like your friend. But I know that's not what you want. That you want to save those you care about. That you left behind. But I can tell you this. That boy. The other you would have to go with you. And she won't give up without a fight.
I kind of figured.
And she's one of my children as well. Now I understand in this moment she cannot speak for herself. I don't think that's fair, do you?
Well, I guess that's up to you.
He reaches out his hand, and he starts to move it down slowly in front of him, tracing from the top of your body to the bottom. You realize now you're floating. You hadn't perceived it before. Your leg's not necessarily standing. You're not necessarily upright, per se, but you don't need to be, as you float in this void of space. And upon doing so, as his hand moves down, you feel a shift. As you are now both Mickeys. We will say the one to his left, Mickey A, who was inhabiting this body upon entering, and Mickey B, who's just now encountering this space for the first time. Just now encountering a room of black and a strange being in front of her.
Where is this?
I'm sorry, child. Though your other may not agree, I believe it's only fair if you have some sort of input on what was about to happen.
You shouldn't let her go.
So you know.
Yes, I know. I know where she's going and I know what she wants to do, and you shouldn't let her.
Why?
She's trying to cause more pain and destruction, and she stole this body from me. And you shouldn't let her go.
He turns to the left, addressing the other Mickey.
Can I tell you a secret?
Yes.
You know, actually, I'm curious. What do you think I am? How do you perceive this?
I think that you were the source of where we got our powers from. Which, if everything that I've been learning tells me that's Phobos.
And Phobos is to you what?
Chaos?
That is correct. There's a deeper meaning behind that, though. One that's often confused, abused, misconstrued throughout history, at least yours. Many who come here seeking a part of me to take with them back. I am life. I embody that. Chaos is you, your sister, your family, your existence in and of itself is me. My other, one of the many who you've been in contact with. You call it by another name. That Harmonia is death, order, structure. The opposite of everything I am. What you seek. What I know to be true in your broken, small, destroyed little heart. As the opposite of everything I stand for. But you.
As he turns back to the right.
One yet still installed with hope. You wish for life. The care of your loved ones. Whatever it is that brought you both to be this way. forces outside of my control. I feel for you. Whatever that may be, I do. But I cannot wish for death. Only life and what comes of it.
Then maybe, this is Mickey A., you can sympathize. I'm not trying to bring death, and I'm not trying to destroy anything. My world was destroyed, and it was left broken, and I'm trying to bring this boy Tibby to bring life back to what I had broken and destroyed. There's only death there where I came from, and I'm trying to fix that.
This boy. What is he to you?
As he looks at Mickey A.
He's the only way that I know how to fix my world.
As he looks to Mickey B.
And to you.
I love him.
One is life, one is death. Just another way of looking at it.
You have one more opportunity, Mickey A and Mickey B, to give your final argument. Then I will have you roll your charm for each argument. Depending on the validity and strength of your argument will dictate the difficulty value that follows. So please, Mickey A, what is it that you want and want to get out of this situation?
Thousands of people died. And it was because of a choice that both of us made. And when things got rewritten and the other Mickey got pulled back, she got a second chance, but I was never given anything like that. And I was left to put back together the world that was broken apart by forces that I couldn't control. I lost everything. I lost all of my family, and I lost my friends, and I lost even more after she was gone because there was only fire and death. And I'm trying to save them.
Roll your charm for me. Difficulty of 6.
3.
Now, Mickey, here's the interesting part. Mickey A got to roll first. Mickey B will roll second after making her argument. Only you truly know deep down what you as a passenger want. So I ask you, Mickey A, you have 3 tokens available. Would you like to succeed this roll?
Yes.
The man nods and turns his attention to Mickey B to make her argument.
I didn't ask for the second chance that I was given. But when I was given it, I chose to do better. I could have let everything fall apart the same way that it did the first time, but I decided to be better and to choose something more for the world that I was living in and for the people living in it and giving people a chance that I wasn't willing to do before. I think that I chose to do good when I was faced with the reality of what would happen if I had chosen wrong. I know the consequences now of what I do, and I want to do good.
You were fortunate enough to live with the failure of your future, and you chose a different path.
Roll your charm, difficulty of 5.
7.
That's a success of a difference of 2. The dice have spoken. The being turns to Mickey A, places his left hand on her shoulder.
Your presence here is a violation of yourself, an intrusion. You have to understand that these gifts you all took from me, they all come at a great cost. You have the weight of gods on your shoulders. For you to carry this power, you must understand the feeling that comes with it. You must sit with it. And you will have an eternity to do so.
As Mickey A finds herself within a cell, alone, the rest of the world out of reach, the voice nagging in the back of Mickey A's skull, the voice that she knew as the other Mickey. It's no longer there. Just that empty void. And the walls that surround her. Mickey B, you now stand next to this creature. As that world around you brightens, returns, and you see your friends, and Tibby as well. Though you are unable to walk, and you are being held, time regains its property for you. But you notice something now. Laura Bennett, Mbeth Peg, and Tibby Devon, the man that came down those stairs, is no longer there. And there's merely a door on the other side. A door that has a sign above it. Exit.
Mickey, what did you say to him?
He did it. You asked him to split us and he did it.
Which one are you?
the good one.
What?
Okay. Prove it.
I don't know how.
Yeah, you do.
What temperature is it in here, Mickey?
First, I'm happy to say that it's 69 degrees.
I'm still supporting Tibby, yeah?
Huh.
I'm gonna sling Tibby in Mickey's direction. Prove it.
What's going
She
on?
already proved it. She said 69 degrees.
Yeah, that I feel like that.
I want to give Tibby like a really big hug.
There we go.
Cool, great.
It's really me. And it's only me.
Yay.
Okay. You're still really heavy, I'm still really weak.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry.
Oh, sorry.
I don't really know how to help you now, but she was trying to take you back to where she came from.
Oh.
Prime.
Why?
I got bits and pieces of what it was that she was trying to do, and she wanted to use you to heal herself.
Herself?
And you. I think what it was that our powers are causing a bigger sickness in our bodies the more that we use them. I think that that's what's happening.
That's fucking dumb. What's the point being able to heal people if I already hurt other people and now I'm hurting myself?
We knew it came at a cost, but I guess we never knew how great. But we can figure it out. I don't know where that door leads now. It's not where Mickey A wanted you to go, but we should try and find the others maybe around in the grotto.
Okay. Speaking of the other doors in the grotto, Billy Baker and Mallory Jenkins make their way through the grotto as Billy Baker rushes further ahead, opening every door he passes. This hall like that of a hotel, doors numbered on the left and the right. Behind you from a distance, Scott. It's not gonna work, man. You can't just do that.
Just show me one of the Billy.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Like somebody that looks like me. Have you not seen anybody?
I don't, you know, this is a very large establishment. Yes, I might be your tour guide, but, you know, I don't know every single tiny fucking thing that goes on around here.
Who hired you?
Hired?
Yeah. Who'd you make a deal with?
It's not. I didn't get a deal. I was trapped
I'd like
here
to
by
speak
that.
to your manager.
You're going to do that to me? You're going to take this up to corporate?
I mean, maybe. Please. I need to find me. Not me, but I hate talking like that. I want to find the people that look like me, but they're not me.
Fine, asshole. He waves to the door towards your right.
Really? It's that easy?
You want to talk to corporate?
All right. I want to go knock on the door.
Just answer the... Go in the fucking door. I'm giving you permission to walk through the fucking door. Just do it.
To, like, barge in.
Now I don't want to go in because now you seem like you really want us to go in that door. Which
He asked for corporate. I got to take this up the chain. What do you want me to do?
Do you... Can I ask you a personal question? Between me and you, were we really friends? That's not the question. But if we were friends, we could talk, right?
I'd like to think that over time we would have been.
So we weren't friends?
I had a lot of growing to do. And
Okay.
a lot of time in the void.
That wasn't even the personal... I don't care. Would you rather be trapped here for an eternity or die? Like, what's better? Is it better to end it? Or is it better to, like, do this the day in, day out? You can't even keep track of time down here, can you?
That's kind of a messed up question. I don't know.
I don't know. It's,
No,
if
I
I
think
can
about
get
it all the time.
philosophical with...
Okay.
I want to die.
Okay.
I don't want to be here forever. I don't know if there's anything next, but it's better than this.
That's a bummer.
The people that are here, can anybody leave? We got Sky out. Why can't we get you out?
Well, because you don't... You all don't belong here. You're just...
The contract said she belonged here.
Upon completion of the contract. That contract was paid off.
So the Billies that I trapped here, they didn't sign a contract, so they're just stuck here?
If they're just leftover remnants of a dead world, then yeah, they're in purgatory like myself.
Purgatory.
What the hell else would you call
We were
it?
talking to a guy with a big beard and like a deep voice just a second ago. Have you seen him?
He had like a worm mouth.
I don't fucking
He sucked.
know.
He said he sucked my power out of me.
Yeah, he was
Not like
a-
that, but like. But
It
like
was-
my power.
no, it was
power.
way-
You got a blowjob and
No,
So-
it wasn't that. It was like like a thing came into my
Like this-
chest
it was
and
like-
pulled out all this energy.
It was like, and it like sucked in on.
We're
his-
still talking about a blowjob.
No,
right?
it was
sorry.
not a blowjob.
The sound effect that I made it sound like a blowjob, but it was a weird mouth on his chest. It was like almost like, have you seen like?
Why were they sucking on your chest instead of your dick?
Listen,
I asked him to get rid of my power, and he said he could.
Is that like some nipple foreplay kind of thing?
No, it was not sexual at all.
I haven't had to have these conversations in a long time, so
Look,
apologies if I'm a little excited right now.
It wasn't sexual. It was.
It
Real
was not
weird.
sexual, right? I mean, from your perspective, was it sexual? Don't
I mean,
answer.
I
don't want to
really
know.
saw from
Don't tell
behind,
me.
So, but I did see there was a weird worm
A
thing.
thing
in
came
your-
out of like, and it went into my chest.
Mhm.
And he sucked it. Anyway, do you know who
And
I'm
it-
talking about?
Hold on.
Listen, the only similarity is that it went.
Do you have a chest vagina?
No. I mean, they do call it a chest cavity, but it's not like. That's just what.
Are there people here with chest vaginas?
Probably. I don't fucking know. There's all sorts
Do you
of
know
weird
who I'm
stuff
talking
going on.
about? Do you know who that is?
No.
Okay. He said we were in his heart. He said that this is all his heart. Not ringing any bells? Or
Boss?
is it? That's your boss? Okay, thank you.
Oh, perfect. So
What's he like?
He seemed to think like.
I wondered if like, I thought it'd be the other way around to get to the top, but he sucked you off.
Well,
He didn't suck.
he didn't
suck me off.
I mean, if we're being technical,
I guess technically he sucked me off. I got sucked off by no guy. Yeah, he took my power. Okay.
Got it.
Why?
No, I'm just fucking with you, man.
What's up with boss?
It's very clear you don't remember me, or you would have known you walked right into that one.
Fuck you. What's the deal with boss?
He's the big man upstairs.
What's his name?
I don't know if he even has a name.
Hmm.
It's just kind of a thing that exists.
he's like doing all the stuff where he's like, "What do you want?" And he had this voice of, "What do you want?"
That's probably just how you perceived it.
So, but like, so has he ever asked you what you wanted, and then you're like, "I want peace out"? Have you ever?
No,
like,
I'm not privy to that kind of.
What if what we
relationship.
wanted was for him to peace out with us?
What if? Do you want us to ask him? I'm gonna go talk to corporate. Is he in there?
No.
Wait, who's in there?
I don't know how the hell you were able to talk to him.
All right, I'm gonna go talk to corporate.
Well, he just kind of showed up.
I feel like I've been here an eternity now, and I haven't got to ever even like.
He showed up right away. It was chill. Like he's like right away. He's...
Well, you're not supposed to go in the heart. That's restricted area.
The heart? So this isn't the heart.
No.
What is this?
This is the grotto.
Come to think of it, he did say we were in his heart, and it didn't really make sense.
We went from the heart to the grotto.
I don't fucking know.
Are we all? Are these the lungs? Or is the heart a metaphor?
Oh, what if we're in his?
Is the grotto a penis? You have to tell me. I swear to God, if I'm in a penis right now.
He leans in slowly. You're walking in a dick right now.
I knew it. I knew it.
We're just in some space dick.
This whole thing's just a space dick.
It's just a giant.
You're messing with
giant
me.
erect dick floating through space.
Why would it be erect? You're messing with me.
How else would you walk through a straight hallway?
He does have a point. Otherwise, it would be like
It's
kind
the
of
straightest part of the body, or a bone.
It would be
Okay.
like we'd like dip
No,
down.
you're messing with me. Anyway.
Yeah, I'm messing with you. You are still just as stupid as ever.
All right, maybe we should talk to corporate because I mean, look.
Just open the damn door. You asked for corporate. I'm
I-
required to show you corporate.
I fling the door open.
You fling the door open. You now find yourself in a room with a desk. This room, it's dark, moody. A single green light illuminates the area.
So we just walk in, or
there's a person with their back turned at a filing cabinet in the corner. Sit down.
Are there chairs?
There are. 2 on the opposing side of the desk.
I'd like to sit down, but like make sure I match speed with Billy as we both sit down into the chairs.
The individual turns, revealing they have no face.
Oh, cool.
Just
Hey,
a
that's
blank
normal.
space of where a face should be.
So, I'd like to file a complaint. Or take
On
issue.
who?
I
Same.
have several of my egos trapped in here.
Name?
Billy?
Billy.
Oh, Baker.
Billy Baker. Okay, Billy Baker, I have your file. What do you want? Why are we talking?
There's some other Billy Bakers here, I think. Can you look for those?
Very well.
I don't know.
And see if there's any Mallory Jenkins while you're at it.
Yeah.
One request at a time, please. Billy Baker, yes. An influx. Are you okay? I see here. Right.
So, yeah,
What do
I'd
you
like
want
to.
from me?
I'd like to get those Billies and I'll just take them with me, if that's okay.
I'm sorry, that's not how this works.
How does it work?
You put them here.
So
They're
I
now
can
our
take
property?
No, that's not how.
Shouldn't they be his property? Like he's
Yeah.
Billy.
This is a storage facility, right? Oh my gosh, there's been a huge misunderstanding. I meant to put them in my storage facility.
Right.
I'm sorry, I just misplaced them. Can I grab them real quick?
You can understand it's an honest mistake.
We would be willing to sell you these back, of course.
For pounds of flesh, right?
If that is the currency that we are currently dealing in, yes.
What if I came in with some dead bodies? Could we shove them in there?
What good are those to us?
We have a guy who can heal people.
You have a guy?
Yeah, we know a guy.
Well, he's a kid. I don't know if is he a guy yet? He's like halfway to a guy.
Would you like to render this person's services to us?
No.
As part of this negotiation?
No, he wouldn't be down with it.
So you don't actually have access to this individual. This is just a hypothetical situation.
Can we take in? No, okay. I'm just spitballing. Can we take somebody from another universe? Can we use their body, but then bring them to our universe? Put a Billy in them.
Let's get down to the brass tacks of this situation if we can.
Yes, brass tacks. That sounds like a business thing.
We know what that is.
We have objects in our ownership. You would like to relinquish these objects?
Yes.
Well, we'd like
you would like to purchase them from us. These are things that were fairly given to us.
Fairly.
Through your own actions,
I
of
didn't
course.
know, though, so it's kind of unfair, because like, no one told me.
I'm fairly certain
See, we talked
that
to,
it was a mistake.
We
That's
talked
what he
to
said.
your boss, and he said he is responsible. I'm one of his children. So,
That is
I mean,
true.
I don't want to like bring nepotism into this. Is that the right word?
I think
that's what people call it with
I
you?
mean, I don't think you should do that.
I don't want to bring nepotism
What's
into
your
this.
offer?
But I mean, I won't tell boss.
Your offer, please.
I won't tell my real dad that you're being really difficult right now.
That's not an offer that I'd be willing to accept. Do you have an offer? Are you here to waste my time?
Well, I
mean, I feel like all you have is time here. What are you doing? Like, it's eternal, right?
Time may be eternal. Time may not work here the way you are used to, the way you're accustomed to. But time is still time, and it's relevant to myself. And I have not much of it.
I don't understand, because eternity sounds like you have like a lot of it, you know?
There's a lot of things to do.
Right. Well, I mean, I think my friend here pretty clearly explained that it was all an accident, and so we're just asking to fix the accident, and then be on our way.
Yeah.
And you know, that actually takes some of the workload off your hands, right?
We'll just take those billies and we'll get out of here.
These are
Thank you.
valuable tools.
Oh.
These are individuals that have been displaced. The labor that they are providing is quite valuable.
You're making them work.
What else would we be doing with them? They have to earn their rent.
What are they doing for work?
Who are you again?
Oh, I'm Mallory Jenkins. We were going to get to my thing after his thing.
Did you have an appointment?
Yeah. I'm on the sheet.
I don't see you on the sheet. This feels like it was an urgent request.
Yeah, what was his name? Steve?
Steve something.
Yeah, Steve set
Maybe
this up.
Stewart?
It was an S name.
Stanley.
A name.
Samuel.
Do I look like I need a name?
It was he had no face. He looked a lot like you. Okay. Why don't you make me an offer? Like, how do you typically make these deals? Why don't you make me an offer and I'll make a counter offer?
I will sell you these individuals and the labor that they provide for a total of 1,300 pounds of flesh. Do we have an agreement?
1,300 pounds of flesh for how many billies?
I believe we're up to somewhere around 28 billies now.
28 billies.
That's not a good deal for me.
If you think about
because
it,
28 billies is definitely more than 1,300 pounds.
I mean,
pounds of flesh do not offer the workload that the billies do. The billies
is it
are
a good
currently moving, operating, and somewhat thinking capacity levels.
But like
of individuals, they provide services that pounds of flesh would not.
No, I tend to disagree because if you look at him, I mean, clearly he's been working out, but he's not even close.
Thank you, Mallory.
I mean, he's probably like around 95 pounds or something, and 28 times 95. I don't know what that is, but
like
it's
92.
92. I don't know what that number is, but my guess is that it's less.
Are the other billies working out?
That's a good question. I mean, he did say they're doing labor, but
I don't have eyes, but I feel an immense pain behind where they should be.
You should get that checked out, probably. I think there was a doctor somewhere back there.
Mm-hmm. So we'll just... Okay.
Do you have any other requests? This is the offer on the table.
Well, okay.
Can I talk to one of them?
You may.
Really?
It will cost.
What?
Just a talk?
So they're pretty much just stuck
It's
here.
taking time out of their valuable work hours.
They're just stuck here unless I come to you with 130-pound bodies.
I will allow you to speak to one of them for 5 pounds of flesh.
For 5 pounds of flesh?
Oh, where do we get that?
Seems like a reasonable deal.
5 pounds of flesh.
You need to make up for the time that they would be losing in valuable work hours.
Do you have a freaking cleaver?
Whoa.
How do I transfer the flesh?
He reaches under the desk. He pulls out a cleaver.
Oh, fuck.
And places it in front of you.
See, I was trying to make a rhetorical.
But now there's an actual cleaver.
He's got a cleaver.
What if... we can, like, cleave... like, the wall, maybe.
Do you...
Well, I mean, don't
do you
tell
accept,
him that.
Do you accept boss flesh?
It's very good quality.
This is the offer that's on the table. I'm getting the feeling that you're wasting corporate's time.
Just tell me this. Is there any other way to get these billies? Or is it only 1,300 pounds of flesh? That's all you'll take?
That's the offer on the table.
But, so in business, you make like a counter offer.
Alright, here's a counter offer. If you give me all those billies, I won't kill you.
Okay, I mean, that's not exactly what I was thinking.
I do not accept your offer.
Alright, well, here it comes. Are you gonna do something? I gave up my power.
Well, you could like fake it.
I'm gonna come get that cleaver.
You can, of course, use the cleaver if you would like to pay 5 pounds of flesh.
Can I use 5 pounds of your flesh?
This is not flesh.
How much is 5 pounds?
gosh.
I don't really have a concept. Like, if I, like...
This has been an awful experience. Is there a place is there like a comment box?
Do you have a superior?
That's a great question. Do you have a superior?
We need to talk to your manager.
Oh, no, he does. Look at him. Him? What do you prefer?
Would you like to speak to...
Yeah, can we speak to your higher up?
So you'd like to follow the chain up corporate?
I think that, yes.
Yes,
you
we
have been not helpful, and
this experience has been absolutely awful.
And we would like to report that to somebody.
So be it. He reaches out and places his hand down on his desk, hitting some sort of button. As the two of you are removed from your chairs.
Ooh.
Okay.
You find yourselves floating.
Okay.
Until you fall into another set of chairs. Abruptly. You are now faced with another individual who has the same empty face. The same office. The same filing cabinet in the corner.
Excuse me?
Hi.
Yes, who are you?
Hi, my name's Billy Baker.
And I'm Mallory Jenkins, but we can get to
Why
me.
did you escalate this complaint up corporate ladder?
Well, I was trying to make a deal with your, inferior? What's the opposite?
Subordinate?
Your superior?
Superior.
Okay.
If I were to want to extract some Billies who are stuck here, some other Billy Bakers, what would your offer be?
The other Billy Bakers? The 28 Billy Bakers?
Yes, there are 28 of them.
After you give me an offer, can you count those? Just double check. I don't know if it's 28. 28.
I see that we have 28 Billy Bakers under our possession. And why is it that you, sir, would like to...
Why do you need to know that?
Purchase them?
Do you have to know?
Well, you put them here.
Well, see, I mean, we were talking... You can explain.
Yeah. I didn't mean to put them here. I misplaced them. See, I didn't know that whenever I was doing things that they would go here. So it's just all a big misunderstanding.
It's
so
just a
I'll just take
misunderstanding.
myself.
You know, and it's easy
back.
to fix.
I feel like I have that right.
You have a right?
Yeah. To take
to
myself?
take back something that was left in our care for us to deal with, for us to provide for?
All right, so clearly it's been costing you some resources, and now we're willing to take them off your hands.
It was until we started the program.
Oh, we've heard about the program.
The program.
Yes, the program. The influx of individuals coming in from your, we'll call them donations.
Uh-huh.
Cause us to reform some of our activities.
Uh-huh.
We put them to work.
Uh-huh.
In the program.
Okay. So you just have like a new section of your operation here being run by Billy's.
Yeah.
And the many others that you've left us with
So,
to deal
well,
with.
and we were explained what the program is by your subordinate, but we'd like to hear it in your
If you'd
words.
like to just tell us about the program.
Because he didn't seem to know exactly all the details, so we were,
They're providing a valuable service to us.
Uh-huh. And that is... What are they up to?
Working.
And they will work for... how long?
Eternity.
Uh-huh.
What else would you do with a trapped soul?
So how do I get them out of here? What's your offer?
1,300 pounds.
We would like to speak
Maybe
to your
speak
superior.
to your superior about this.
One moment, please.
Okay.
As you fall into a new set of chairs.
Okay, quick question
Same room.
for you.
As you fall, this person now spins their chair around.
If there were a
Hello,
metaphorical...
yes, who are you?
If there were a metaphorical... hi, Billy Baker.
This is Billy Baker. I'm Mallory Jenkins.
Baker.
We can get
Yes,
to my
I
thing
see
second.
now that you've been driven up the chain here. Quite urgent, it seems.
If there were a metaphorical chain of command, how long would that chain be?
Chain of command.
Yeah.
Through corporate?
Yes.
Metaphorically.
You're on level 3 out of 2,047.
Ooh. Oh. Can we skip a few levels and just get to the top, or do we have to go up the chain?
I'm afraid that's not how it works. If you have something, I could escalate it for you.
1,300 pounds for 28 Billies?
Is that what you have in your file there?
It appears that we've made you an offer of 1,300 pounds for 28 billies.
Yeah, can we talk about your thing? I think I know.
I mean,
what
I didn't really have a thing. I just kind of wanted to tag along with your thing and act like I had a
Do you
thing.
want to check on some Mallory's? or
Yeah, are
something?
there Mallory's here? Mallory Jenkins? Other Mallory Jenkins?
Only the ones that he's left here.
So there are other Mallory Jenkins.
Yes, a couple.
How many are we talking about?
It looks like we're up to 6.
6. Wow.
Shit, my fault. I'm
That's
sorry.
okay, I think. I mean, they're probably chilling, you know?
Yeah. Sorry.
So,
I'm starting to get the idea that you're wasting corporate's time.
No,
Yeah, for sure.
We're not trying to waste corporate time. Now, we've explained... This is the third time that there was an accident, okay? And you can explain the accident, but... The Billies aren't supposed to be here, nor are the Mallorys.
If there's nothing we can do, then I'd like to leave.
There's the door.
Oh. Okay, bye.
Thank you.
Wait, are we just going to give up?
Let's go. Yeah, I got an idea.
As you exit into the hallway, Scott waits. Yeah.
Hey, man.
Thanks for that.
They
by
were
the
less
way.
helpful than you, even, so...
What's up? How's it going? Sorry.
Oh, how's it going?
Yeah.
How's it going?
How are you?
My 2 to 3 hours of personal time that I get every so often has now been reduced to 1.5. So thank you for that, you little piece of shit.
To be clear, it was he wanted to go to corporate, so...
So earlier... Yeah, it was my fault. Earlier when the boss did not do anything sexual to me, he, like, took my power away.
When he sucked his power off.
Oh, the blowjob.
What can you tell me about where I'm from?
You really don't remember anything? It was called Undecided.
That's a
It
weird
was
name
a
for
little
a town.
I was
kinda
I was a part of
literal
your
for-
mind. You and your friends. You did some pretty messed up stuff. I was a really outstanding human being, and I got in a real bad spot. And
I was,
you all,
really
you all
cool,
killed me,
though, right?
And when
Everyone
you
thought I
killed
was
me,
cool?
I had to like inhabit all of your brains together, and I was like living in all of you. It was real fucking weird.
You know, I don't really trust the guy
But
that
then
says I was outstanding.
He points at himself, revealing, outside of the form that he wanted you to see, the 18-year-old girl's body that he had came in on. This is who I used to look like until that body was taken, and then that...
Sorry, you went from like an 18-year-old girl to like a southern
This is why I
dude?
came in. I mean, I'm showing you who I want to see. I can kind of show you what I want.
I
in
saw
here, you know, but
that body when we went there.
Wow, that was a little creepy.
yeah, the person that got out had it. Little dick called himself the Traveler.
Traveler.
Billy Baker would remember this individual from their short time in Undecided. He would remember that the Traveler mentioned knowing him as well.
Who's the Traveler? You know the Traveler?
We met. We went to rescue our friend Sky.
Oh, did you? You know that guy was fucking us over, right? He's the whole reason we ended up in all this mess.
Oh. Okay, well...
You didn't remember.
Exactly.
So he used you.
So, no harm, lots of foul.
Then your friend came in here. That, what's her name? The blonde one.
Sky.
Right.
So
I like her. She did this whole thing where she killed somebody. She thought she got off scot-free, but then the Traveler just hopped into the other guy's body and got back out.
What?
Yeah, she got out of her contract by leaving the pounds of flesh there. But, you know, there was another dude in the room, and if anyone ever listened to me and heard my story about how he just switched bodies with me, they'd understand you don't do that with that asshole around. So now he's out walking around in that Canadian guy's body. I don't know what the hell he was.
The Traveler is now out there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
that sounds bad, right?
I think he's in your world, last I heard.
Okay, cool. Okay.
I'm following.
Huh. All right, well, okay. All of that to I want to ask, they call me, like, some people, they call me, like, a great diviner.
Oh.
You know what that means?
Yeah, you were supposed to be the end of all things.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Do I have any tokens?
Billy Baker has 2 tokens available. Mallory Jenkins has 4.
If I were to, like, destroy the grotto, would you just pass on, you think?
You think you can destroy this place?
Yeah. Probably.
How?
I don't know.
Didn't your power get sucked off?
My power got sucked off, but I feel like that was only, like, part of it. I don't know.
Well, powers don't even work here anyway.
Yeah.
So, what the hell was your plan, man?
You could, like, leave and do it.
Maybe if we're not here. Or if I just try really hard.
But if you try really hard and then we're in it, wouldn't that be a problem for us?
Yeah. Actually, I don't know. Because, like, usually we just walk out of here and go where we wanted to be.
You hear a voice from down the hall. Hey. Psst. Hey.
Is that someone?
As you turn around, you see the old woman.
Is that Bidden?
You're forbidden to be in here.
Shh.
Shadow's gonna be real mad.
You're looking for the other U's?
Yeah.
I know where they are.
Oh my god, thank you.
Cool. All right. Hey, Steve. Well, is your name Steve? We'll see you later.
It's Scott. No, I'm your tour guide. I gotta go with you. I don't fucking know where you're going. I ain't never seen this before.
All right, well, let's go.
As you walk down the hall, following the old woman from the mines, she appears to know where she's going. As she quickly twists and turns through doorways, entering one.
Be on your toes. She might be.
Exiting another. Entering one. Exiting another. You move in and out of these doorways, integral as they are. You find yourself getting quite lost. Until she stops. You can see Scott is visibly a little upset. I don't think we should be going in there.
In where?
I'm not allowed to go through. I'm not allowed to go in that next door.
I mean,
okay.
She wasn't allowed to come in here, and that didn't stop her. Are you more scared than an old lady?
You should hit your head on the wall a few times, like bloody up your nose or something.
Ooh, yeah.
And then just be like, they forced me.
They hit me.
No, I can't go. I can't.
Bidden, tell
Look,
him.
I'm not allowed to go in there. He's not allowed to go in there.
Yeah, but you weren't allowed to go in here, and you went bah, bah.
What do you mean I'm not allowed to be in here?
Well, you said that.
You said.
I did?
Yeah, you said I'm forbidden.
Right before you bashed your head in the wall. A few times.
Oh, wait. Remember,
but the person
there's
that
like
forbid
clones
me
and stuff?
He's dead, isn't he? Hey, what the hell is this woman talking about? I'm washing my hands of this. I'd like to keep my 1.5 hours of personal time off, so
Well,
You're on your own.
Well, I mean,
No, fuck it.
We shouldn't let him go. Well, we'll tell corporate.
Tell him what?
We'll
I
tell
don't
him.
know. Yeah, we'll tell him
we'll
that
tell
you
him.
took us here. You
We'll tell him
forced
that
us.
You gave me the idea. You were like, hey, you should destroy the grotto. I'll tell him that.
Yeah.
You know they see everything, right?
Oh.
Well, we could still tell him.
Yeah.
Hey, they don't. They don't.
They don't see
They don't
everything.
what?
Ooh, they don't see everything. That's what she's saying. So
Who should we
Why
believe,
would you lie
Scott?
to us?
They don't see everything because they shut it off.
Oh, we shut it off?
Ooh.
You all shut off the signal?
Yeah,
Well,
we did.
Our friend did.
We sure did. We shut off
And we told her
the Phobos
to. And
signal.
we told her to because we were plotting.
Phobos signal.
You know, if they found out you all did that when you were in that room, bad news.
We're hardcore.
Yeah, we're trying to get what we want.
So if they can't see this,
You should. Well, don't do anything weird now. You're getting a weird look in your eye.
I want to be bad again.
Oh yeah.
I haven't got to be bad in a really long time.
Do some bad stuff.
Let's do it. Let's go in.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, let's go in. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you go in, and you look like you want to go in first.
I do.
Wait. I should go on first.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Okay.
Billy Baker does what?
Walks through the door.
Billy Baker opens this door. On the other side, he sees a recreation area.
Oh.
Set of tables. A microwave. No refrigerator. Some couches. And one sole Billy Baker on the opposing side of the room. He stands quickly and dusts himself off nervously. Come in. I've been waiting.
You've been waiting for me?
Yes.
Do you know who I am?
Yeah, idiot.
Okay, but I mean, there's a lot of me here.
Yeah, but you're the only one that's fake.
I'm
Oh,
confused.
okay.
He seems like he's the only one that's real.
Hurtful.
He's not real. He's not Billy. He's not us. He's a pretender.
I don't know. I know him pretty well. He seems like he's Billy to me.
Come in.
You know why I'm here? I enter.
I close the door behind us.
Right in Scott's face. Oh, god damn it! Come on, man! You can hear him jiggling the handle on the other side. It's locked!
Did you let him in or
No.
Okay.
Out there.
You say that, but there's no door handle. It's not like you could anyway. Have a seat.
You have a seat.
Like both of us?
I will
or-
have a seat.
I'm gonna have
After
a
you have a seat.
No,
Let's
I'm gonna
all
have a
sit
seat
at
first.
the same time.
Ooh, good idea.
3, 2, 1, sit.
All right, we sit.
Okay.
Now we're sitting.
I'm here to free all the Billies.
Viva
No,
la
you're not.
revolution.
What do you mean?
You're here because we want you to be. I want you to be.
Okay.
You're gonna stay here, and I'm taking your place.
Huh. No.
Yes.
I'm just gonna free all the Billies.
No, I don't think
and
so.
we're gonna figure something out together.
That's not actually how it's gonna happen. You're,
You're
here 'cause
gonna
I
take
want
my
you to be here.
place.
I'm taking
What about
your
the other
place.
Billies?
We made an agreement.
Wait.
You guys made an agreement that you get to go,
I organized this. It was my plan, my idea.
and they all just have to keep working.
I
Yes.
have an idea. We should have a push-up contest.
I'm in.
He's not really a Billy. That's a stupid idea.
What?
I don't know. He seems pretty Billy to me.
He's not Billy.
I'm Billy as ever.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Whoa. You can't just say fuck you to him.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
And like, also, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to put you here forever. I didn't know it was gonna happen.
But you did.
Okay.
You destroyed my family. My
I'm
whole
sorry.
life.
I know. I'm sorry.
Are you?
Yeah. I didn't know this was gonna happen. I thought everyone would die.
You're not us. You're not like us.
I know. And
You're only Billy Baker in name.
I know that too now.
What's he talking about? What do you
I-
mean? In name.
Because I'm like from another universe or whatever. They just put me in the Billy Baker body.
Oh, they're saying you're not this Billy Baker.
I have a different ego. They're probably like better people than me.
A door opens on the other side of the recreational room. Another Billy Baker steps through. Hey, Billy? Shit.
Yes?
I'm in the middle. No, not you, me. What? Hey, he's kind of waking up. I don't know why.
Who's waking up?
Who's waking up?
It's none of your business, man.
Hey,
What
how
are
many
you
push-ups
working
can you
on?
do?
Only 12. Shut up.
12.
12?
That's it's like one more than you, I think.
Why don't you come in here and have a seat as well? We're having a meeting. It's me.
You stay right where you are.
It's me, fake Billy.
But if he's going to sit down, we should all stand up and then sit at the same time.
Yes. Let's stand. Now,
I was
please.
going to stand before you said let's stand. I was already going to do that. I'm not standing because you told me to stand. I brought you here. I'm in charge. I'm the real Billy Baker.
All right, why don't you stand on your own?
I stand. I mean, I don't have to announce it. I'm going to go. I'm going to go.
All right.
Stay where you are.
Since I'm an impartial non-Billy, I will announce when we sit. 1, 2, 3, sit.
He exits to the other side of the room. You both sit down.
I got your back.
You hear them kind of talking, murmured, on the other side. He looks back at you, quite concerned. They're looking inside of a room. Billy will say, Main Billy is getting a little bit visibly nervous, scratching his head and starting to sweat through his shirt. Just keep it quiet. I don't know. Just go. The door closes. Where were we? Right, I'm leaving, you're staying.
No.
Mallory, we're friends now. You're going to go along with this.
No, I don't. I like this Billy. This Billy's cool.
He's not really Billy.
He's cool as fuck, though.
It doesn't
whoever
matter
he is.
who I really am. Point being, you're trying to leave all the other Billies here, and they're all going to be free.
What matters?
Or none.
I have a plan.
What's your plan?
Why would I tell you my plan?
Let's hear your plan.
You're the one who put me here. You
I'm gonna
killed
be
my whole
stuck
family.
here,
Why
so
would I
what-
tell you my
what would
plan?
I be able to do?
No,
Maybe.
fuck you, dude. No, we're gonna keep you here. You're not even gonna get to work. You're just gonna sit in a cell.
If you focus, do you just know his plan?
You're not Billy Baker.
No.
Okay. It was worth a shot.
I know I'm not Billy Baker. That's just my name that they gave me. But, are they
you
all?
hear a loud crash.
Are they all
from
back
that
there?
room. Shit. What was that?
Let me talk to him.
No. You
Let me
stay
talk
right
to
where
him.
you
What's
are.
going on?
No.
What's going on? I stand up. What's
No, I'm
going
not-
on over there?
No,
I'm gonna
sit
run
back
to that-
down.
I'm
1,
running
2,
to that
3,
door.
sit. 1, 2, 3,
I'm
sit.
running to the
I
door.
walk again. I run with him.
Fuck. The two of you bum rush the door. I need both of you to roll your flight for me. Difficulty of 6.
1,
2.
Wait, 2.
As you run towards the door, a group of 5 to 6 other Billies run outside from that room and kind of block you from entering. They all say in unison, No, sit down!
I'm only sitting down if we sit at the same time.
3, 2, 1, sit.
They all sit. Main Billy's still standing. No, stop it. Damn it. He's not in charge. It's me. I'm the one who's in
All
charge.
right, listen up, Billies. I'm here to free you.
Yeah, he's Viva la Revolucion.
This guy's been telling you
Don't
that...
listen to him. He can't free us. We know we're in purgatory.
This guy's been telling you that he's going to ride out of here in my body and I'm going to be stuck here. Do you really want to be stuck for eternity with me?
They all in unison say, no.
So
There you go.
What's the plan then?
The plan is you join the other.
Other.
And we do what we have to do to fix all this.
What do you mean by other?
No, we already there's a deal that we were offered, and it's not the best deal, but it's a deal.
We could give 1,300 pounds of flesh to get you all out of here in new bodies.
I said it was a lot.
Your bloodshed is what led to this in the first place. We're not killers.
I'm not a...
You are. One of them leans forward. Well, I mean, technically, we've been kind of doing... Shh, stop it!
You've been what?
What have
Nothing.
you been doing? Sounds
What's
like
going
they've
on
been
behind
killing.
that door?
They
Nothing.
were mentioned
What's
not
going on
killing.
behind that
1,
door?
2, 3, sit.
I'm not.
I'm gonna
sitting
get up
right
and run
now.
to the door.
Yeah, I run to the door with him.
You run through the pack of Billies. Roll your flight for me. Difficulty of 5.
3.
1.
They all jump up and stomp you. You're now swarmed by a group of billies. More of them start running out of that door as they
right.
hear the commotion outside.
1, 2, 3, sit.
They all sit. No, stop it! I'm the one in charge. I'm main Billy. We talked about this. I'm the one who put this whole plan in motion. Don't sit down. Don't listen to him. He's getting in your head. He's not a real Billy.
No, do you hear the way he's talking? All right, this is what a dictator sounds like, okay?
He's a dictator. He put us all here without asking. He killed our families.
I didn't mean to. If I could have asked, I would have.
You said you hoped we all died.
No, I didn't.
You did too. You just said it. You said you thought we all died. You didn't know we were going to be in purgatory. You just thought we were all dead.
Not like all of you.
And also, he didn't say he wanted to. He just
Billies.
thought this would happen.
Yeah,
Just
but
like
he kept
the whole
doing it. You knew you were
universe.
killing universes. We watched you. We've been watching you.
Okay, well, what would you do to save your friends?
Well, hypothetically,
You wouldn't kill an out-of-sight universe to help your friends? You remember friendship?
I mean, hypothetically, none of us really had any friends.
Is there like water in here? Do you guys have any water?
You didn't have friends? None of you?
Well, no, we're Billy Bakers.
It's like a water cooler or...
Man. Friendship's really cool. I'd kill
Good for
universes
you.
to have friends.
We've been watching you. And we watch you kill people without any remorse.
There's definitely remorse.
And
Are
you
you
write
kidding me?
weird stuff on your chest in your mirror. You're not a real Billy.
Wait, you write weird stuff on your chest in your mirror? What does he write on his chest in his mirror?
Weird stuff. I don't know. It's all backwards and stuff. We couldn't see
I
from
think
the angle.
you've been watching the wrong feed.
We know what feed we were watching. You like flex all the time and like stare at yourself.
Okay, well, who doesn't
that's
do that
normal
when you're
if you're
alone?
working out also because you want to see your gains.
Exactly.
All of us got to where we could do 12 push-ups just to be better than you.
That's messed up. Listen,
He was really proud of 11. Why do you have to take that from him? That's not cool.
He took our everything. We literally don't have worlds and we're trapped in purgatory forever.
Well, not forever. We
took one push-up from him. He took everything. I hope that push-up hurts.
it stings. What's going on behind that door?
One of them stands up. We got the other one in there. Sit the fuck down.
What do you got in there? The other what?
Nothing.
What do you mean the other one?
Roll your charm for me. Difficulty of 4.
1.
Mallory has 4 tokens available.
I'll charm him, sure.
2 of them stand up. The other Billy. The other one like him. What are you doing? Stop it.
These aren't all your fault.
This is like a friend of Billy's,
That's
right?
what he's saying.
I don't know. He feels like a friend.
There's another one like me. You said that.
No.
That's what he said. He said there's another one like you.
All right, I'm going to run to the door again.
I follow him.
Roll your flight for me. Difficulty of 5.
10.
5.
You both push through the group. As you bust open the door, Billy Baker, you see yourself. Again. But you're connected to tubes, wires. There's a small computer sitting next to you, and another Billy at the keyboard.
I don't like the look of it,
Typing
so
away.
I shut the door behind me.
Did you go in?
Yeah.
The 2 of you go in, now with another small group of Billies on the inside.
Hello, it's me, Leader Billy.
Hey man, how's the other Billy thing going on out there?
Oh, he's being a real asshole.
Yeah, that's
like
fuck that
usual.
guy.
Yeah, he can only do 11
Ever since
push-ups.
the feeds went
unlike
down,
us.
we can't even watch him anymore.
This
Yeah,
is
we can do 12 push-ups.
This is his friend Mallory.
Let's
we're gonna
do it.
We're
They
gonna,
all drop and start doing push-ups.
Yes, that's right.
And they all count in unison.
do push-ups.
And
One.
you're doing it too, and you can. And
So
I'm,
come on, man, you got to do them with
Here,
us.
and I'll do it.
We
with
trained
you
for
too.
this.
It's just that I did some earlier, and now I'm a little sore.
Well, and Mallory would know that like he can do 20 push-ups, so he's
Come
gonna
on,
like.
3,
You just need some motivation. We got this.
4.
Yes.
Roll your brawn for me. Difficulty of 10.
1.
You drop to the ground. You try to keep up, Billy Baker. You get to about 10 and you feel
How
your
many
arms.
how many tokens do I have?
You have one.
Oh, damn. I just need one more.
You feel your arms begin to shake.
Yeah, like I said, I did a lot of them earlier, so I'm like kind of weak right now.
They've already finished, of course, because they started before you. They're all now standing.
11,
watching you.
12.
Let me count you out to 13, 14. Wow, that was incredible.
A new PR.
Wait a minute. You're not Billy. You're the pretender.
You're the pretender.
You're the pretender.
Look, everybody, we got a pretender.
Wow, that's a pretender over there.
Don't you forget, everyone. Don't let him trick you. He only did 11 push-ups.
Well, actually, he did 14. He just said that he.
You can't just count a different number and say that's what it was.
No, because he told you he did some earlier, and I
did
watched
some
him do
earlier to
No,
prepare
you
for this day.
I am Mallory
It was
Jenkins,
our big
and
day,
I
everybody.
always tell the truth. And he did 11 earlier, plus the 3 that he just did.
You know
right
we've
now.
been watching you through the feed, right? We know who you are.
What feed? No, there's no feed. You're
Okay.
lying. We turned the
You're
feed
also
off.
acting like you're friends with this one, which means that's definitely the fake one.
No,
Because we don't know you, and you know this one.
I told him our plan.
He
and
told-
he's
Why
in
don't you
on
tell
it.
him our plan?
He's in on
He's
it.
friends
I'm
with
in-
the pretender.
He doesn't
I was
like the
only in on
pretender.
it.
I
Look.
saw you do 11.
Let me just say
All
that
right.
I was only saying that I was supporting him because I thought he could do the most push-ups. But now that I found out that you guys do 12, that's like way more badass.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay.
They all go to collectively high five.
I'm the pretender. What's going on with this? What are you doing? And why is he like me?
We're not supposed to tell you.
Okay, well, you guys are going to trap me
You
here
can
forever
see
anyway.
one of them's trying to cover up the keyboard.
What you got on that keyboard?
Roll your brains for me. Difficulty of 5.
3.
Jesus Christ. Roll your brains for me. Difficulty of 5.
Hey, is that a typewriter?
4. I'll use my 1 token.
Oh, thank God. As you peer through, Mallory Jenkins, from your angle, you can kind of see on the screen an old green kind of DOS command that's pulled up. You feel like you can read out the words. Old woman leads them. Old woman pulls them through. Old woman says, hey, shh, over here. I can take you to them.
Yo, they're watching us. They've been watching us the whole time.
Like private eyes.
Like Billy eyes.
You shut off
Wait,
the feed.
What? Hold on. Are you... You're hooked up to a Billy, and you're making him do stuff. You're programming Billy.
What? No, you did.
What?
Yeah, you did.
Was it me?
Yeah, you totally
No,
did.
it wasn't you. I was with you the whole time. You didn't do that.
What if I was doing stuff with my head?
No,
Why'd you do that,
You couldn't.
Billy?
He sucked you off.
Gosh.
I got sucked off by bots.
You had a blowjob? They all collectively murmur between each other. He had a blowjob.
But, okay, Mallory, listen.
They all now circle around you. What did it feel like?
It was awful.
3, 2, 1, sit. They all sit on the ground, staring at each other.
This Billy is unconscious, and they're using him to, like, write the reality that we saw. I think this Billy's in a coma.
Maybe we're all destined to be alone. They all nod in unison. Even the pretender didn't like a blowjob. We never got that chance.
Oh, I just put it together. They were asking about blowjobs.
But hey, man,
I think
is a world where blowjobs suck. That sounds like a place I don't want to be, huh?
I think that I think that they found a Billy from the past when I was still in a coma.
Oh,
but I didn't have my powers then. So it's got to be a Billy from the future. I'm the only Billy. That can do that.
The door swings open.
They said that he's the
Billy
other one like
Maine
you.
stands in the doorway with a crowbar. You were the only Billy. But then, while we were watching, apparently you split the world in two, and or somebody did. I guess it was that friend of yours, the blonde girl. She seems cool. But you left yourself behind, and we've been reprogramming you.
To do what?
Fuck
exactly?
you. No, fuck you. You destroyed our worlds.
I didn't mean to.
You just said you knew that you did.
Right,
We watched
I
Timmy tell you that you were destroying worlds, and then you kept doing it.
I didn't mean to leave any survivors.
Right, you just wanted to kill us.
Yes.
Fuck you.
You don't understand because you don't have friends. I didn't mean it to sound mean, but friendship is magical.
It is. Unlike blowjobs.
Wait. What? They all in unison. He got a blowjob and didn't like it.
No, I didn't.
Billy Maine drops to his knees. The light in his eyes goes dim.
Listen, Billy's.
Friendship is better than blowjobs?
Blowjobs are fleeting, okay? Friendship is forever.
How would you know?
What do you mean, how would I know?
We've been watching.
You take that back. You take that back. Mallory gets all kinds of blowjobs. Listen, Billies. Listen up, Billies. If one of you leaves and the rest of you have to stay here for eternity with me, I have a problem with that.
They're all looking at each other, waiting to hear what you have to say.
How much of what we saw earlier came from this Billy that's hooked up to a computer?
The one covering the keyboard. A lot of it.
What about all those clones and stuff?
What do you mean?
There were like clones jumping off of...
Stuff was disappearing and...
There was a mom?
Yeah, my mom. She was real, right? She was real.
Was his mom real?
Roll your charm for me. Difficulty of 5.
12.
The one at the keyboard turns around, looking dejected. I guess if blowjobs don't feel good, nothing matters anymore.
I'm not gonna tell him, I guess, because this is working out for us.
We needed to lead you here. And from everything we watched, the only place we could find was when you all found the map. And we needed to make sure you went through, so we kind of had some fun using other Billy's powers. So I guess we're no better than you.
I wasn't gonna say it.
Whoa,
I wasn't gonna say it.
So you're killing universes.
Killing universes.
But to stop you from ever doing it again.
I've already said I would stop. Were you not
A
watching?
universe for a universe makes the whole
Cosmos dead.
dead.
Listen up, all you Billies. I believe in democracy. So, let's take a vote, and you don't let Leader Billy affect your vote.
Yeah.
Would you rather die or live here for eternity?
How are we voting?
Everyone just raise your hand if you'd rather die.
Okay, so
Or
option
stand
1.
up. Stand up if you...
Would you rather die?
They all stand.
Would you rather live here for eternity?
They all look at each other and sit back down. This has been really awful.
I want to destroy the grotto.
Okay.
Is there any way to do it?
I don't know. In like movies, they like put like C4 on like pillars that like are holding it up, and then they time it, and they're like, "We got 5 minutes."
Do you guys have any C4?
The one at the keyboard stands up. I could do it.
What? You can program this Billy to kill the grotto, can't you?
All you have to do is type it in.
Kill grotto?
Yeah, I mean, that's how we programmed it.
Huh. That seems really easy.
How would he do it, though?
Apparently his ego's not even really here. He put himself in like a coma or something.
Yeah, for sure.
So his body's here and we're able to control it, but...
How would he use his power to kill the grotto? I think what he would need to do is imagine...
a world without it.
A world without it? But does that exist? Because he pulls from other things.
I guess there's only one way to find out.
Also, doesn't... Never mind. This is all above me.
Billy Baker, what would you like to do?
Execute that command.
Are we gonna be alright?
I don't know.
You shouldn't just tell him to execute the command. I'm here too, man.
Oh.
We're all here.
You hear typing on a keyboard.
Jeez.
Make sure Mallory's safe if you can.
Yeah.
Can he do that?
Well, and also you.
I mean, I'll be fine.
I'm sorry, it's a lot to get out just a simple sentence.
Oh, my friend Tibby's here too.
Oh yeah, and our friends
What?
Laura.
Oh,
and
yeah,
Beth,
Laura
and Mickey. But there's two of
Oh,
them.
and
so
and
only
Beth
a
Peg.
good one.
I
Only,
think I got it. And he hits enter. Your world, all of you, in both locations, begins to crumble. At first, it starts like a shake, like some sort of thing kicks off. A rhythmic explosion, in a way. You feel this immense pressure building within your chest. It hurts. It hurts greatly. It's as if you can watch and feel your body removing itself. As the walls crumble and shake, time then stops. You can see your hands shifting in front of you, flowing. You're now floating in space. You see each other, all of you. You also see 28 Billies, replicas. Hard for you to know which one is which. As you all look at each other, trying to figure out what put you in this position, what put you here, you try to form a thought, but just as you do, your world goes dark and everything around you ceases to exist. In Beth Peg, you're standing in front of your house. You feel like you just awoke from some sort of dream. But the memory of this dream, it's vivid. Extremely vivid. You see a lights on in the living room. Would you like to go in?
Yeah.
So you do. As you walk in the door, you see your father in the chair, his head tilted down, motionless. What do you do?
Slowly walk over. Shake his shoulder.
As you place a hand on his shoulder. Oh, you scared me. Jesus, Emily. Em, what are you doing?
Just coming home, Dad.
It's 3 a.m.
Yeah, I'm a little late.
Yeah, you are.
How's your night been?
It's funny you ask that. Have a seat.
Okay.
The sheriff came by. He said that you've been up to some trouble.
He's not a good guy, Dad.
I don't doubt that. I don't doubt that for a second. You know how I feel about people like him. You said you broke into a law office.
I mean, technically we broke in, but Mallory owns it.
And that you crashed his car.
I can't.
He showed me the tape.
Oh, right. Those things have cameras in them.
What have you gotten yourself into? These the friends you've been hanging out with?
It's really hard to explain everything, and I don't know if I can. I don't know if it's safe to tell you everything. You know, I wouldn't have done it if I didn't have to.
You know, I still want to see you get hurt. Is this because of me and what? Are you acting out because I kissed that boy?
No. God, why do you have to... Just forget
I'm
that
sorry.
happened, Dad.
Look, no, we need to talk about it.
About you kissing my friend? I'd
It's
rather
obviously
not.
caused you some stress and anguish, and it's making you do bad things.
Yeah, I stole a police car because you kissed my friend Mallory.
I knew it.
That was sarcasm, Dad.
Oh. So you're just making these choices on your own? You know, I know that we talk a lot of big talk here, but it's all within the confines of the law. You know, protesting is a legal right.
Yeah.
Stealing a car of a police officer and crashing it into a telephone pole is not a legal right. In fact, it's the exact opposite of a legal right. Are you sure this isn't my fault?
It's not your fault, Dad.
That means it's your fault.
Sure, I'll take that. And if the sheriff was a good guy, I'd be regretful, but he's not.
Okay, well, we'll have to deal with that when your mother wakes up, but... Is your friend okay?
Which one?
The one I kissed on the lips.
Yeah, Mallory's doing pretty great.
Okay. Can next time you see him, can you tell him I'm sorry?
Probably won't talk to him about it. It's not really something I'd like to, broach. It's a little awkward.
I need to tell you something.
What? Are you a mom swingers?
What? No.
Okay.
No.
Sorry,
No.
it's been on my mind a lot.
No.
She was just like super cool about the Mallory thing.
I think she understands. We've been through this before.
You've kissed another one of my friends?
No.
You've kissed...
No, look, your friend, he reminded me a lot of his father.
Did you
Something
ever...
about him, he just... I don't know, it overcame me, but when he winked at me, it reminded me so much of...
Did you have a relationship with Merle Jenkins?
We were... lovers.
You and Merle? Was that before Mom?
No.
Mom and Merle? No, you and Merle.
We worked through it. And... well... I knew your mother, but we weren't married yet, and I wasn't... The world wants to label me as homosexual or something like that, but it's more complicated than that. It's layered. Bisexual's probably more accurate.
Yeah, I mean, I get that. But
I
really
loved him. He was in a rough place back then, and disappeared for a while, and
how long were you?
Came back and had a child somehow, and things got strange. And then your mother and I got more serious, and we talked about it and worked through it. And I love your mom. I do. We're in a healthy relationship outside of me kissing one of your friends. It's just a small bump in the road of, marriage is complicated. It's a lot. It's also layered.
Huh. Well, that kind of answers a lot for me.
I thought you should know.
Yeah, I mean, it's cool. I'm bi, my dad's bi.
What?
Dad, you knew this.
Get out.
You knew that. Don't say you didn't know that.
Your mom doesn't tell me everything.
Dad, I've kissed girls at concerts we've been to together.
I just thought you were hugging. I thought I don't know what girls do when they hang out.
Well,
this makes so much sense.
Well, this is incredibly awkward now, Dad.
Is it? I feel like we've really bonded and made a strong connection here. I feel like I understand you on a much deeper level.
Don't ever kiss Mallory again.
Deal.
I get it.
I just hope he doesn't wink at me again. That was...
I'll tell him
how to deal with that.
To hold back on those impulses. That's a little... Okay. Just, can you not let the sheriff in the house anymore?
He kind of forced himself in.
He's not a
pretty
good guy,
traumatizing.
Dad. I can't explain it to you, but he's not good. And I just need you to trust me on that.
Okay. But we do have to talk about your attitude.
What attitude?
You stole a cop car and ran it into a telephone pole, Em. I understand wanting to fight the man, but there's got to be smarter ways to do it.
There wasn't any other option. Sheriff Bull was going to go in, see all my friends, and hurt them. And I needed to draw his attention away from it. He was choking Mallory. For no reason. Mallory was being peaceful. Mallory had the deed to the law office, and he still choked Mallory, put him on his knees, shot at me.
I'm sorry. We'll fight it. If what you're saying is true, we'll fight it. We'll take it to court, and we'll fight it.
No. No, we'll just ignore it. Let's ignore it. Yep.
You realize in that moment that out of everything, that seems to be the thing that upsets and hurts him the most. After everything he's taught you. We go now to the home of Billy Baker. Billy, you're standing in front of your mirror. You don't know how you got here. But you know one thing's for certain. There are 28 Billies standing behind you, and you don't know what the fuck to do about it. And that is where we will end tonight's episode of Kolok 1991.
You found yourself back at the start.